What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another I'm Just Saying Podcast. This is episode 48. And as usual, you got your same host. You got me, Reg, you got E, and you got Kev. But of course, today we got a special guest. We've been putting it on all week. We got Miss Carter, aka Big Body Yachty. You see how I slowed it down to make sure I get it out thoroughly, so you know it was with respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Thank you for that.
Definitely. Thank you so much for joining the podcast. See, y'all been saying all the time we need a woman's point of view on the show and all that stuff. So we got somebody that's here and she with the shit. She gonna keep it real and give y'all her unadulterated opinion on all the topics we got going. So this is gonna be a good one.
So we didn't have a female opinion before?
Yeah, we had
one before.
We had them.
No, I'm saying like every show. I thought we had one.
Who the female? What are you trying to say?
I digress. Go ahead.
Is this what we doing at the beginning of the podcast?
Right off the jump, huh?
I was just asking a question. You can say yes.
I think he's trying to steal my shine, man. Let me get
that's what it is?
Get on his ass,
I ain't trying to steal nothing here, man. I don't want nothing. I'm good.
Right. Like every week, you know what we do? We're gonna bring y'all a bunch of topics, you know. We're gonna have we got a variety of stuff for y'all today. I think y'all gonna really like it. So first of all, let's start it off with letting Miss Carter go ahead and introduce herself for people that don't know her, which it's hard for people not to know her in the city. She's very popular, but let her go. We're gonna let you go ahead and introduce what you got going on. Introduce yourself again for people that don't know.
Of course. As he said, I go by Miss Carter as my Instagram name _Yachty, formerly known as Big Body Yachty. Google me. But anyway, I am the owner of two very prosperous businesses here in New Orleans. One is for delicious apples, where we do specialty covered chocolate covered treats like apples, strawberries. We've been in business 9 years with that business, and then of course there is Yada Melons, which is an adult cocktail line. Same amount of time, about 9 years with that business. So that's currently what we're doing. And if you want to follow me, you can at, again, Miss Carter _Yachty on Instagram.
Definitely. Y'all make sure y'all follow Miss Carter Instagram. Y'all make sure y'all get to it and see what's up with it. So when you say covered apples, like varieties, all kinds. See, now you went into food, and that's kind of, you know, hey, I'm a big dude. I'm trying to. So, you know, what exactly when you say covered apples, what we talking about?
Well, we do like the chocolate covered. We do the candy, the traditional red candy. We can put caramel on it. We can put peanuts on it. We can put M&Ms on it. I mean, whatever you whatever you would like to have it covered in. If we can do it, we can do it.
See, them red joints, my shit. I like the red ones.
Everybody in
you like traditional.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the traditional. Yeah, I fucks with them.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. That's a fact. All right, man. So look, let's dive into it and get straight into one of the topics we got going on today for y'all. So we'll dive into what we labeled as don't ask, don't tell. So we asked the question that is it okay that a transgender doesn't have to let you know that he's transgender when meeting you or progressing a relationship with you. And because we have a lady in the house, we're gonna allow her to dive in first. Oh, you want to go first, Kat?
I want to go first. I ain't gonna throw that one right off the rip.
Okay, well we'll go with Kat.
You didn't give up a Randy Johnson fastball
early, huh?
I'm not tripping now. I'm not tripping.
I'm gonna take that one. We could go to you next. I'm gonna take that one.
All right, how you feel about it, Kev?
This is how I feel about it. So, I look at it this way. I understand that it's a fight for transgenders to have equality, right? They want to be treated as, you know, like everybody else, and you know, whatever. If that's what's going on, I'm cool with it. I don't have an issue. But when it come down to if it come down to a situation where you trying to trick me, right? Because the doctors are getting better. All right. I noticed that like people be like, oh, if you can't tell a man, you know what I'm saying? And nah, fuck that. We're not giving the doctors enough credit. All right. We're not giving the doctors their respect. Because the doctors is turning 2s into 12s. All right. So if they could turn a 2 into a 12, you telling me they can't make a man like a woman? Like they are fixing people and making them look completely different. So with the respect to the physicians that's making this happen, if a transgender is trying to like shoot their shot at, you know, and get involved or whatever, I feel like it should be disclosed. You need to let that person know, hey, look, my name Michelle, but you know, I'm interested in you. This is what it is, and you give that person that choice. Don't take away like the person's choice. You did. I know, like from a religious standpoint, my people's super religious, right? To them, like that, to my people, that shit is punishable by death. You feel me? So if you trick me into some shit that's punishable by death, you out of pocket. So it should be disclosed.
Boy, where you from? Palestine?
Nah. But I mean, in any Muslim community, any Muslim community, you'll hear that.
Nah, I'm fucking with you.
All right, yeah, he's stupid. But like, now any Muslim community, you know, that's how they feel. Like, you out of bounds for that. So like, you know, if they basically trying to trick you into, you know, doing something without giving you full disclosure, that's wrong. Imagine manipulating a woman into doing something. You feel me? And you know, you manipulate a woman, she go with her move under, you know, false impression. That shit fucked up. It's wrong. So you know, it shouldn't be. If you can't do that to women, they shouldn't be able to do that to, you know, other people. Like I seen a TikTok. It was a woman. The woman got a full bed. You dig? She got you know, a fade. The woman been in the gym, but you'll think it's a dude, and it's really not a dude. It's a woman. You feel me? The woman should disclose that, hey, I'm a female. At least I was born a female, but I'm a dude now. And the female that hook up with that dude that was born a female should have to disclose that this is what it is before just throwing that person out there.
Okay. How you feel? Can we get to Miss Carter now?
Right. Let the special guest speak, man.
Go ahead. Miss Carter, how do you feel about it, Miss Carter?
One thing that stood out to me, what he said is they want to be recognized. You know, we're in this phase where we're recognizing them more because they are pushing for that, the freedom of choice. Like, it's my choice to be woman or man. So in that same aspect, the freedom of choice, let me choose to decide to deal with you or not. So just as well as you want to be respected for what you're choosing, give me the same respect and let me choose to continue to deal with you or not. Don't take that choice away from me, just as well as you don't want that choice taken away from you. You know, that's my views on it. I definitely feel like they should be recognized for whatever preference or whatever choice they make. Totally not against that at all, but I am against purposely not telling somebody what they're walking into, as deep as that is. I'm not saying that you have to tell somebody every single thing that they're. I mean, I'm not telling you to tell somebody, hey, I'm crazy. Tell them your medical history and your family history. But I am saying, you know what I'm saying? I am saying that I don't believe that if you were born a man and you're now a woman and you're trying to date a man, most definitely from the man's side, I feel like you should give them the opportunity to make that choice.
Definitely. How you feel about it?
Well, I think that, like Ms. Carter said, you definitely got to give the person a choice that you're dealing with. You can't just like surprise, you know what I mean? Like that ain't fair to everybody else, you know what I mean? Like, and I get it. Like, if we want everybody to be inclusive and we want everybody to be, you know what I mean, have the choice to be what they want to be or who they be, and that's fine. But at the same time, you can't disclose vital information like that. Me personally, I think that any transgender, once they become of age to date and have relationships with other people, they should get branded a T on a collarbone, right? Now hear me out. Don't think I'm fucked up by saying this. Hear me out, right? Because there's gonna be some people that's not gonna want to disclose this information, right? Imagine a boy, a transgender, right? That had to crush on this guy, right? Mm-hmm. And they really like this guy, but they know if they tell them they're transgender, the guy will not mess with them at all, right?
That's manipulation.
Right. What's the percentage of them keeping it 100?
But right? Here's the thing.
So the brand is very important. Like, it ain't got to be no big, know what I mean, like on the cow, but like,
like, in like cursive with like
not an inch. No. Like y'all remember the Scarlet Letter back in school?
I remember.
That's where I'm going with this. You hear me? Like,
okay.
The Scarlet Letter.
All they gonna do is get it covered up.
I'm about to say, like, I'm about to walk around with that.
Because like you have to give everyone else an opportunity to decide if they want to be with a transgender or not, and I'm more than sure there's going to be some individuals that withhold that information. So there got to be a way for everyone else to notice that, you know what I mean, this is what this is. And if you cool with it, then you cool with it. But right. You know what I mean, don't have nobody going out on the rage and killing somebody because of they didn't know. You do what I'm saying? And now, all right. Did y'all see the video with the Spanish guy with making out with this guy he thought was a woman?
Oh yeah, when he was kissing her.
How fucked up was that when that man heard that dude voice, dog? That dude went like that, son. Like that.
When I to your point, if he had the T, you wouldn't have seen it because I think he had like a shirt on. So you wouldn't see the T anyway.
The reason why I say for the T because you could reach for it. We all gonna know where it's at. So like if you can reach for it, like nah, my nigga, nah, my nigga, I know what's up with you. You do what I'm saying?
But then if you do that, it's like you're gonna come into a phase of you doing that to regular women. Because at what point? You know what I'm saying? Now you're going to start turning regular women off. You know?
No, you want to check everybody. Everybody get checked. If
somebody come touching my shoulder, look for a T. What the hell you trying to tell me? You trying to tell me I look like a man?
No, but look though, it's gonna be smooth. It's gonna be smooth though. Like nigga hit you with like that. Know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna even know, like a caress, like, oh, she's straight. Yeah, like,
he looking for the chip.
He was like, man, I like you so much.
Yeah, hit him with that Ray Charles. You hear me? Like, I need to know.
Good morning, beloved.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But you know, I just feel like we need a way to identify what's going on because like. Nigga don't want to get caught up like that. But that's for y'all folks, because I'm moving to Africa. I already told them I'm going. Like, America's too far for me.
You on your move, man.
I'm going about my business. I'm buying a one-way trip. You hear me? I ain't coming back. You hear me? Fuck all that. I might see if I could transfer my job.
At the end of the day, though, at the end of the day, should it be required that they disclose
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think so, but I think it's more so along the lines of like just being real. Like if you're fighting for these rights, the same way you feel that people don't treat you the right way, you have to have that same mindset when you're dealing with other people. Like you can't expect like you want certain rights and you want people to treat you a certain kind of way, call you, like don't call you a male if you're transgender as a female. You want to be called a female. You want everybody to treat you accordingly and with respect. As a regards of what you choosing to do, so which means in return you just treat people with respect. Like, look, there's nothing wrong. Look, it's either yes or no.
But look,
you don't get with it. It is what it is. Like you got.
My thought process is gonna be quick. My thought process is this though. In a perfect world, people disclose it. You're there, like, look, this is the situation. Fuck with it or not. But as we all know, this is far from a perfect world. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers gonna go with their move. They gonna have motherfuckers going, yeah, I bagged him. He ain't even know. Like, know what I'm saying? Like, that's imagine when a nigga realize that his partner be like, man, that's a nigga. Nobody, man, chill out, bro. Don't do that, son. You know what I mean? Like that shit demoralized into a motherfucker psyche.
That's why I was going with it. Like, all right, so like I said, it's a meme that's floating around social media, right? And the meme is like a how-to manual. It's like the 10 crack commandments, how to trick a straight nigga into fucking with a transgender.
See, that
no, you lying.
I swear to God,
that ain't out here like that.
Boy, I put it on my firstborn.
That's tough.
I put it on my firstborn. I saw the shit on fucking. That's what made me be like, yo, we got to talk about this. You feel me? Right. That's what made me decide that we got to talk about this, nigga. At least 5 million people saw it.
Post Damon comment, Reg.
I got you. So Damon said, why even trip people when they have people who are into what you into? That's absolutely correct, right?
That's my thing. So I feel like if you want to be accepted for what you prefer to be, all right, we accept that. Then you know you want to be into society and not looked at as a transgender. You know, you want to be accepted as a human being. We do that, but then you just stick. Why don't you just stick to the community of people that mess with that? You know what I'm saying? Because then when you go to doing malicious things like that, that's where it becomes a problem. And that's when people begin to say, I don't want this. I don't want to accept this. That's when people begin to, no, we're not sharing no bathrooms. No, we're not doing this. No, we're not doing that. That's when it becomes a problem because you cross over into people that's not, they're accepting it, but they're not with it. It's a difference. Right. You know what I'm saying? So why not stick to the group of people that is with it and accept it?
Right.
It's a finesse because it's a finesse. It's a finesse. Here's what I noticed about any type of ism, right? Sexism, any type of thing that you could attach an ism to. And y'all know them. I don't have to go over them. But anything you could attach a ism to, all it does is dumb down the ultimate ism, and the ultimate ism is racism. Okay. Right. So racism is going to be the bar, right? So anytime you want to push a movement, if you want to get that movement pushed, you just compare it to racism. But they ain't let black people, you think that's fair when black people couldn't do X, Y, and Z? That ain't fair. They fucked over black people. So that means I got to let this other shit fly because, you know, like, black racism is the bar. Right. Y'all following me, or am I tripping?
No, I get what you're saying. It's like they go to comparing the struggle, like the black fight with what they going through.
With anything they want to go. Oh, he don't like me because I'm gay. Like, nah, cuz you can be gay. Knock yourself out, my nigga. If that's what you rock out. You got a whole go with the yes. Right. But they the yas though. Like, you feel
just make sure they the yas. Don't try to manipulate nobody.
Yeah, don't try to finesse a whole another nigga into thinking some other shit, and it ain't what it is. Like, you feel me?
The craziest thing is like everything. Like, people don't they want to see what they can do. They want to push the limit to see how far they can go. Yeah. It's like the trophy system. Like, okay, I could get somebody regular that's rocking with this. I want to see if I can get somebody that's not really rocking with this and go like that. Just like everything else, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you have to
that leads to dangerous situations.
Yeah. And everything they're gonna have fucked up people, right? No matter where you go. You know what I mean? Black, white, female, you know what I mean, male, transgender, whatever the situation is, they're gonna have somebody that's willing to push the boundaries. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why don't look like that. That's why we need to fucking tea, yeah. Because
going back to the tea, bro.
Nigga, son, listen. All right, just imagine, right? Imagine you meet a chick in the club, right? It's dark, you drinking, you sipping.
You ain't checking for no tea.
You ain't, right? You not, right? But when y'all figuring out the next move, right? So imagine ain't no tea. And shit lit. You dig? Shit lit. Y'all going, you know what I
It's up there
mean?
now.
Whatever y'all gonna do, y'all gonna do it. And homie ain't tell you that.
Man, listen to me.
If Ray Finkel play with a nigga out here.
Man, listen to me. I have been bartending for 20 years. I have seen people that look like, act like, and drunk straight men are paying no attention.
So the tea wouldn't even matter.
That's in that predicament.
Nah, it's over.
No, I'm saying
not all the time.
But if a nigga win it, he win it. I ain't. No, I mean, like, if you win it.
I'm saying just the fact that they were drunk. They're straight. They're not even paying attention to that. You can see this man have a goddamn frog in his throat.
No, but look though, like Kevin said, the surgeries are getting better now, right?
Oh,
so nigga ain't even have this no more. You know what I mean? Nigga gonna really look like a fucking Kardashian. You know what I mean? Like nigga be walking around this bitch with slim legs and a big ass. Like nigga gonna be and the Ray Finkel, you know what I mean, rocking like that. That's foul. Because
I just personally feel like it comes down to people need to take their time more. People need to do their research a little bit more than what we have done in the past or over the past few years. I mean, women and men. Like, we move so fast, and I say we because I've been in similar situations where, again, you move so fast, and you go from talking to a relationship. You go from a relationship to engage, and from engaged to marriage, all in a little of 6 months.
12 months.
We're missing part, y'all. We're missing the most important part. I'm sorry. I did not want to cut you off, but if we're going to keep it real, we're going to keep it all the way real. Before we get to a relationship, I got to know, like, all right, can you satisfy me sexually? And that's where we get hung up at. Like, all right, boom.
So you think that's part of the problem?
Yeah, because the moment because we fucking everything moving like quick.
People but that's what I'm saying. So we need to slow down. We need to slow down. We gotta slow down.
There's no more courting. There's no more courting. People don't court no more.
Nah.
Instant. Everything is instant. You did like straight to the point.
But how do you call somebody that's trying to manipulate you?
Well, you would know if you caught and you sitting up there and you getting to know the person. You've been figured it out.
They don't have to tell you, hey, my name is fucking Michael.
They don't have to tell you. If you slow down, I mean, like, I honestly feel like if you slow down some, at some point, Michelle gonna sound like Michael. At some point, the mama gonna make a mistake and say Michael. At some point, his birth, I mean, you may not catch it still, but I feel like if we slow down, 10 people might catch it versus none.
You're talking about 8 months of not fucking somebody.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you ain't gonna meet a nigga mama before you smash. Like you gonna smash before you meet a nigga.
Not fucking
I might not won't know your mama. You know what I'm saying? Like I might not won't know your mama. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they hit no shit. I really don't want to know your mom. Like I'm good. Like I'm straight. Like,
I'm just saying we have come to.
Rhea agrees with Miss Carter. She said facts, Miss Carter.
I'm just saying we have come to a time where everything is about lust. Everything is strictly about lust, and you lusting so hard that you missing the shit that's right in your face. You missing it.
You're right. You're really right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what society is right now, though. You know what I mean? Society fucked up, and that's where it's at. So, and see what this people might not agree with this, but this is how I feel. I feel like women control the lust aspect in courting and dating because they were the ones that held the red light, green light, right? They could say, nah, like we gonna wait. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
you way ahead of the curve.
A nigga trying to get to the rim as fast as possible, right? Nigga trying to get to the goal as soon as he can.
That's why you get manipulated.
But listen though, that was always the case. But it was always the female that slowed you down. Like, nah, like we gonna do this. We gonna do
females
that.
control the sexual climate, bro.
Right, they do. And now
they control the sexual climate.
Now it feels like females want to get to the fucking goal faster than a nigga.
Yep.
You be like, let's go to the movies. They be like, nah, let's Netflix and chill. You like, all right, bet, fuck it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to just cut the chaser.
That's why you guys are easily manipulated by men and women.
It's women's fault.
Transgenders and women.
It's women's fault. It's women's fault.
No, it's your
women's fault. We get manipulated. I can't agree with you on that one.
She was ready to fuck me up. No, I'm saying like that's just my opinion. I ain't asking for cosign. I'm just saying that's how I feel. You do
No, you to an extent, I agree with you. Women definitely control the sexual climate. 1,000%.
You think that's good or bad as a man?
But that's always been the case.
I mean, it's not even a good or bad thing. It's just what it is. Like, all right, picture this. Me personally, I could want to have sex with every woman that ever looked at me. You feel me? If you looked at me, I won't hit. That don't mean I'm gonna be able to do it. You feel me?
Right.
It's not gonna be able to happen because women control that climate. I could have sex with every woman that's willing to have sex with me. A woman could have sex with men she don't even want. Like, I don't want that nigga, but if I want to smash him, I'm gonna knock him off. Like, I can't do that. I could want to knock off everything I see. I can't do that. A woman could.
I believe y'all give us way much more credit than we deserve. There are men that have turned me down. There are men that I wanted to. But so again, I think that y'all give us way more credit now. Granted, we probably have more of an opportunity because the way society has set that up. If you go with your move as a man, like you started out saying, you'll go to jail. But if we go with our move as a woman, we ain't going to jail. So the society has set it up for us to be on a better side of things. But at the end of the day, not all men will be willing to let whatever woman wants them smash.
No.
That's self-control. Everybody entitled to self-control.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I'm talking about the climate. Like, women dictate, okay, the nigga won't fuck, I'm gonna let him fuck. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I'm not about to censor my language. It is what it is. Like, I could want to fuck everybody walking. Like, I could walk outside the door, be like, damn, she fine. I want to fuck all four of them. All four of them could tell me no, and I don't fuck none of them. You feel me? Like, I get none of them. A woman could walk outside and say, I like him, and all four of them niggas will run a train on her. Y'all control the sexual climate. Women control the sexual climate. It is what it is. If I make any move,
is it more of the behavior of
climate,
men
bro,
versus women, or is just the fact that
it's the climate? Like, it's the climate. The women control the weather. The weatherman can predict the weather. If I do X, Y, and Z, it'll be a sunny day. But the women know, like, motherfucker, it's going to rain today. The women know
roles
that.
Have been reversed. That's right. The roles been reversed.
So then we say roles have been reversed, brothers, to destroy. The only thing that can create something of our race is black men.
We don't control it. We don't control the sexual climate.
I most definitely agree with that.
You disagree with women control? You disagree with women control the sexual climate?
I think that the government controls the sexual climate, and when I say that just goes back to, if a man tried to control it, he'll go to jail. Y'all actually control it.
Yeah, because that's rape. It's rape.
Yeah, it's rape.
Right.
It's rape.
Again, so that's the only reason why women have more control. To me, I feel like it still takes the man wanting the woman just as much as the woman wants the man. At the end of the day, you got to be somewhat attracted to me just as well as I got to be somewhat attracted to you. Whether you're attracted to my body or my face. Whether you're attracted to my body or my face, we both got to want it. We both got to want it.
No, you both don't have to want it. You can just have free time.
Right. That's the law of attraction.
But you still want it. You still want it.
It's not like you still, not like you want. Like, so for men, it's different, right? So, like, for a guy have sex with a woman just because he got time. Like
Right,
not because
but
he cares, he
but
wants
it's
to.
still a reason that you chose me and not her, and her and not her, her and not her. It's still a reason that with that free time that you have, you chose to have sex with me. It's still a reason. Right. That's not to say that you want me, you want to be with me, or you like me, or you find me attractive. You could just be solely attracted to my body. You could be solely attracted to my conversation.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
So at the end of the day,
you're right.
It's something that made you stand out before anybody else.
But it's women
within that short period of time or a length of time.
Yeah. But it's women that are not sexually attractive. It's women that have nothing to talk about. You feel me? It's women that don't have anything going on to where you'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, that's why I like you. That's why I don't like you. Like, it's women that can offer nothing but whatever. Nothing but sex. And men are going to accept that because women control.
There goes your something. There goes your something I can offer.
Right, because women control that climate, is my point.
Right, but at the same time, you ain't sitting on your couch saying, you got 10 minutes. Let me scroll on Instagram and whoever I land on, that's who I'm going for. You're not doing that.
But you can do.
It depends where you're at in life.
Yeah, I'm about to say your odds of being successful are greater than mine. I'll do it right now. I could scroll up my Instagram and whoever post I land on, I could do one quick lip, and whoever shit I land on, I'm diving in the inbox and be like, man, what's that? Fuck something. They're gonna look at me like blocked. You could do that. You can go woof, and then boom, first nigga you land on, fuck something, and they're gonna be like, man, what's him?
Like, she have a greater chance of that working for her.
Women control the sexual climate. I can do this right now. I do it in front of you.
Nah, we know you're gonna get shot down.
Yeah, I'm getting.
What embarrass
yourself? It'll be my luck though. It'll be my luck that it be somebody that actually won't give me some pussy. And then fuck my whole
we know
that's a slim chance.
Yeah, slim chance. Yeah.
Fuck you and him. Fuck you and him.
I'm only saying that you got a lot of followers, bro. I'm saying
it's been a long time since you had some pussy. That's all I'm saying.
All right, man. Let's
fuck him and you.
We're gonna take a break, get a word from one of our sponsors, and then we'll be back with another topic for y'all. Huge shout out to Salvador Clothing Line. They could definitely be an avid sponsor of the podcast all day, every day. So, all right, man, let's dive into the next topic we got, man. We're going to jump into something a little bit more serious that we named Dirt Under America's Rug. Basically, this topic is going to be about that in most states, they are banning the teaching of slavery in schools. So basically, we want to dive into how we feel about how they pretty much saying if we can't, I feel like they're saying that we can't create the narrative of how we want it depicted to the kids. We're gonna just take it out all the way, But we're gonna dive into it, and this time we're gonna let Miss Carter go first. Is that cool? All right, cool. Now we're gonna let Miss Carter dive into it. How you feel about it?
My computer must have went out. All I heard was they are banning something.
Oh, I'm sorry. They are banning the teaching of slavery in high schools, elementary, and I think even some colleges.
Okay, let me ask you this real quick before I answer. It's very interesting. How do you comment? Someone was asking me, how do you comment? I believe they clicked the link that I posted, which means they're on what?
On YouTube.
Yeah, how do they comment?
You should be able to scroll up, and it should be the comment bar at the bottom. It should, if you're on a live stream, you should be able to comment with everybody else.
Hold on, before we even dive into that, I'm gonna go test.
I'm gonna test it.
Yeah,
I
want everybody to be able to participate. Hold on.
Yeah, it's at the bottom. It say comment publicly. It gives you an option.
Yeah, I'm showing we live right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I just commented on
Yeah, we definitely want to. And I tell y'all what, man, like if some of y'all want to call in, we still have that number. I'm gonna go ahead and put the number if you guys want to call in, and maybe we'll take a couple callers and let them and let y'all do y'all thing if it's something y'all really want to. If y'all feel y'all need to make a comment on. All right, man. But let's go. We're gonna start with the topic.
So for me, this is something I advocated about a couple years ago. That I think they should have done that a long time ago, because I perceive that teaches racism. I don't think nobody is born racist. I think racism is a taught and learned behavior. I personally believe that if somebody wants to learn about the past, let them do that on their own. If somebody's parents want to teach them about that, let them do that on their own. I have come to a place where I feel like I'm grateful for what our great-grandmothers, great-grandfathers, our ancestors have done for us, but I want to be taught about what's affecting me today. I no longer have the interest, and this is no jabs at nobody. This is no disrespect towards nobody that lived through that. This is none of that, because again, I truly respect those people, but I want to talk about what's affecting me and my kids today. Saying that, and I had a conversation about this before the live actually started, that's why I was late. But me personally, I feel like how is and I'm just trying to think of something off the top of my head. Let's just say the cotton picking stuff or slaves or whatever. I'm just at a place that 200, 300 years ago that happened, right? And we are where we are today. But keep talking about what happened 200, 300 years ago without no resolution as to how that same thing is still directly affecting me today. I just don't have the desire to continue talking about that. So I feel like when they teach slavery and history, automatically, whether you're black or white, whatever side of it you're on, you're going to grab some kind of hatred, some kind of dislike, some kind of ill will, some kind of malicious thoughts, some kind of evil thoughts towards that other side. So let people choose to want to learn about that information. Think about it. When you're a kid and you coming up in middle school or wherever they start teaching social studies, you have no knowledge of this stuff. You're a blank canvas until they start saying, man, white people beat us. White people did this to us. White people did that to your grandmas. And now I'm like, fuck white people. And every single thing that they do to me that looks like that is that. Because you're not giving me a chance to have my own thoughts. So let me come out the womb, innocent as I am, and keep it that way until I experience something of that nature. Then, like I just explained to the person I was having a conversation with before this, would we look at it as right versus wrong versus racism? You know what I'm saying? Would the racist stuff be that was wrong versus that's racism? If I had that blank canvas, you know what I'm saying? So right. I agree with it, me personally.
Ooh.
Right. Okay. Before we dive into anybody else, I want to get to some of these comments, man. Thank y'all for joining the podcast and commenting. Well, as Jocelyn says, we're so glad to have you, Yadi. So she giving you your props. She also proceeds to say, "You make men sound hella weak." See, Johnson, you're on a whole nother level already, man. See,
Yeah, Johnson.
all right. So Willie West, he says we have to change the past to make a better future, though. I agree with that. He says we should not rely on teachers to teach our children about slavery. Parents are the children's first teacher. I like that. I like that. He said it's because we have rewritten the Constitution. Blacks aren't free. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. It's because we have to rewrite the Constitution. Blacks aren't free. So he's still saying the Constitution isn't set up for us, and technically we're not free. I get his point with that. Yes, we need to keep talking about it until we get reparations.
We ain't never get no reparations, son.
Right, that's dead. That's dead.
Let me see. So Damon says we should have our own schools and teach nothing but industrial revolution. How we build factories, development of resources. Stop sending our kids to these schools and colleges to get business degrees to work for white corporations. Hey, that's a strong one.
That's a conversation that we need to have on the very next pod. I'm talking about follow-up podcast. We need to talk about that because Damon knows something.
Yeah, 100 years from now, they're gonna act like it didn't exist. Nah, I feel you. All right. So I just wanted to get to some of those comments, man. We can let you go ahead. He says which comment you could dive into.
Well, I think it's a must that we talk about it because for a person that don't know their history is bound to repeat it, right? So if we don't teach the kids what happened to their ancestors, they won't be able to understand, for one, how we got here. For two, where they come from. I was actually talking to my nephew. He going to the 11th grade, and from what they taught him, that slaves came here voluntarily. I was like, wow. I was like, that what they told you? He was like, yeah, like that's what they taught him. Like the slaves wanted to come here. I was like, wow, that's interesting. You know what I mean? So as the generations past, they're gonna water it down. But I think it's a must that we know what happened. Like it too much trauma has incurred for us to forget about it or not talk about it. Like we have to. But
in order to heal yourself, I'm sorry to cut you off, but in order to heal yourself from trauma, why am I trying to heal if they're gonna keep reopening that wound? Why do we want to continue to be traumatized? Why?
But it's not wanting to be traumatized. It's to have an understanding of what happened. You know what I mean? Because if you don't tell your own story, then if you let them tell it, you'll never get the actual truth of what happened. Like I said, from when we was in school, we knew about the slave ships and all this stuff. And now that my nephew's in school, he's hearing that slaves came in voluntarily. So as we see, as the times go by, that they're going to continue to water our story down. It's our story to tell. We must tell our story to our kids, our grandkids, our nieces and nephews, because at the end of the day, no matter how hard it is, we must embrace it. You know what I mean? Like Damon said, we gotta build our own schools. We gotta teach our kids what we want them to know. But at the end of the day, it's like until we get there, we have to make sure that we're giving our children the information that they need. Because I don't want to teach you that all white people are bad, because that's not the case. But you need to know what happened, because at the end of the day, we all black, right? And we have a right to our the youth under us to keep them informed of what happened before them. So it's up to us. If we let it fall by the wayside, then like our shit gonna go away. Like it's just gonna disappear.
I think for me the biggest problem is the misrepresentation of, or the people that are in charge of teaching this stuff are not teaching properly. Like you said, Ben came to you saying that they came here voluntarily, but which leads me to kind of agree with Ms. Carter. It's like if it's not going to be done correctly, if you're going to misinform them, if you're not going to, nobody's over, the way it's depicted, then you just take it out. But it'll be our responsibility to teach our kid at home, like, look, this is what happened. This is how it happened.
No, fuck that. Like, we pay teacher salary. So it's up to us.
Yeah,
It's up to us. Like if parents go to these fucking school board meetings and stand up for what the fuck they believe is right, the schools will teach it. That's point blank. Because at the end of the day, our tax dollars pay it. So we have to be.
Who's in control of what's being taught? Who? Where does the dialogue come from? Is it from the history books that we've been getting before that kind of changes the narrative of how it happens and where it happens? And do you put more pressure on? Like, you got to think about it. Most this day and times you got a mixed class setting, right? And any kind of way you don't properly teach those kids in a way of teaching them what happened and not provoking some kind of anger or provoking emotion in that setting, you're creating a fire that you probably can't put out. So if you can't properly depict what's going on or teach that properly, I don't think it's something that you should be responsible to teach to them kids. Now, you go ahead, Kev. How you feel about it?
All right. Yeah. I was waiting. You did.
Go ahead, Kev. You good?
I'm like, to be perfectly honest with you, Yachty gave me a different perspective on it. Because I was rocking with E 1,000%. I feel exactly how E feel. And at the end of the day, like, ultimately I feel the same way E feel. But Yachty did give me a different perspective. You feel me? If you look at it, okay, you're dealing with a situation where if it's constantly being, like, thrown down your throat, right? Oh, this happened. That happened. That happened. That happened. You're gonna grow up like, okay, you basically repeating the cycle, like, okay, but that's how they rocking. Fuck them, and it's basically being repeated. You feel me? Every generation is gonna be repeated. Fuck them. I feel like E because I feel like that's exactly how they feel about us. Every single generation, it's fuck them. They I don't know. It's weird, you did like. Yachty's right.
I feel like, man, this why I changed my thoughts on that, because I feel like, how long are we gonna hold what happened all them years ago? How long are we gonna keep making that what's accountable for what we are doing today? At the end of the day,
until they change their actions, Yachty. I'm glad you helped me.
That's fine, but guess what?
Yeah.
We gotta also change. If we're gonna hold them accountable for changing their actions, we gotta also do the same thing. We gotta come out of the slave mentality ourselves, because at the end of the day, we have way more opportunities right now. So if we're not gonna do anything about where we at right now, why you just want, like you said earlier, ism. You just wanna blame it on something. You wanna blame it on something.
It's victim shaming, Yachty, and I explain why. It's victim shaming. That's like saying, well, you wouldn't have got raped if you wasn't wearing these tight ass clothes. So like, stop wearing these tight ass clothes. You won't get raped by everybody that walk past you. No, that's victim shaming. Like, we've been getting fucked over by America our entire existence, and it's gonna continue for us to get fucked over. You feel me? It ain't nothing we doing but just being who we are. We ain't did nothing to get fucked over. They brought us here, fucked over us. And now it's like, oh, we fucked over y'all. We're going to remove this from history. Everything all gravy. We're going to start fresh. You be good. All right, cool, we good. But yet we still dealing with situations where the police is hemming niggas up because, oh, you black, your windows too dark, whatever the case may be. And then somebody end up being dead, or whatever the case may be, where people end up getting killed. Black people get killed by the police in situations where white folks don't. I remember that lady that went into the wrong apartment. The lady went into the fucking wrong apartment. This is not your house. You went to this house. You killed a nigga.
You think that the police that done that lived in the slavery days?
No, but it's still the privilege associated with it is still prevalent to this day. Like,
right. So what I'm saying is, for him to be comfortable enough with doing that or feeling that kind of way towards black, somebody somewhere had to teach him that. He had to see that somewhere. He had to learn that behavior. Had he not learned that behavior from nowhere, he didn't live in the slavery days where he experienced, controlling blacks then. So somewhere along the lines of him being born in today, he was taught that.
That was the like when you said that the first time, that was where I was like, oh, she's spitting balls. Like that was the one where I was like, oh yeah, that's balls. That's facts, because you got to learn it. Like I watched. All right, I know you're not lying to me, simply because of this. I was in a store, right? I was traveling, and I just pulled over in fucking bumfuck Egypt somewhere. And when I walked in the store, a little bitty ass white kid was like, hey, like, like, I don't know. I felt like a celebrity the way the kid was trying to get my attention. Like, hey. And it was a white kid. So I know it's a learned behavior, right? That kid ain't know me from a can of paint. I'm just somebody that's like buku tall, and the kid wanted my attention. So the kid was like, hey. But I know if it had been like a 38 to 50-year-old white man, he wouldn't give two fucks about me. You feel me? He wouldn't have been like, hey, you tall. He'd have just been like, fucking nigger. You know what I'm saying? Kept on walking. So I understand exactly what you're saying. It is a learned behavior. The problem with that, though, is that if we act like it didn't exist, it will still continue to exist behind the curtain.
Right. I mean, not even behind the curtain. I think the hardest thing I deal with when it comes to this topic is like, we're always being told, and I get what you're saying, Yachty, to a sense, like you gotta move on. You gotta, in order to progress, you gotta kind of let some shit go. But we're the only race that has something that dominant happen to them that's asked to do that. They don't tell the Jewish, hey, just forget about the Holocaust. Don't worry about that. Move on with your life. They don't tell them that. They don't tell all these other races that had such a trauma happen to them. And the crazy thing is, the same trauma that happened now is still coexisting through the systemic shit that goes along with that. That's been going on for years. So hold on a second, we got a caller.
Somebody trying to pop these shit.
Yeah.
What's up? Welcome on the line with the I'm Just Saying Podcast. What's going on? Hello? Okay, well, I guess it's not connected.
Post that number so other people.
Whoever that was, y'all try to call back.
Yeah, whoever that was, you pump faking.
You stupid. All right. But yeah, I think it's no. You good?
No, I was just about to say, I guess I'm at a place where I'm just like, man, look, I'm tired of holding other people accountable when we're not holding our own selves accountable. I'm tired of wearing certain things on my back and just living. The more I say, man, they treat me like this because I'm black, the more I'm going to subject myself to that very statement. At the end of the day, listen, either you treat me right or you treat me. I got more black people treat me wrong than white. I got more black people fuck over me than whites. I got more black people fuck over me than any ever racism I ever experienced. You know what I'm saying? So if we can't have that conversation, if we can't start with holding our own self accountable, I don't want to hear nothing about you holding white people accountable. I don't want to hear nothing about you holding slave masters accountable. What you doing right now to hold you and your black culture accountable? What are you doing?
But why we can't hold everybody accountable?
We can't hold everybody.
Like, don't say we don't worry about them because we're not holding ourselves. Everyone should be held accountable.
Right.
Like, if
totally
white,
agree.
black, Spanish, female, male wrong you, they should be held accountable, no matter who it is, right?
But that's why I said what I said. It goes to a right and a wrong versus race.
Right,
how many times have we held a black cop accountable for killing a black person? How many times have we held a white cop accountable for killing a white person? We only focus on it when it's a white cop killing a black person. You don't know if that cop got a track record of he killed a white person before. You don't know if he never killed nobody. You don't know. We don't know. But soon as we see white cop kill black person, we're not looking at what the black person did wrong. We're not looking at the circumstance it was in. All we see is white cop kill black cop, but ain't nobody on no platforms, nowhere on no TVs posting white cop kill white person. You telling me it never happened? You telling me a black cop never killed a black person?
It happens.
Why don't you see that across the screens? Why are we not marching when it's Lil fucking
Timothy.
Why are we not marching when it's Terrell killing Lil Robert?
We should.
We most definitely should.
We should. But
so
the
this
thing
is
about
why
it is,
I'm at a place where it's like, man, listen, I'm tired of hearing that shit. Let's start with us.
The thing about it is like people are reactionary, right? So when you see multiple situations with white cops against black people, it's gonna hit different, and people know how to use shit for their own causes, right? So the news outlets have their agendas. They're gonna use what they want to use to push whatever agenda they're pushing. But it's up to you to understand what's going on. Like at the end of the day, like if fucking Lil Ronnie killed JoJo, you should be as outraged as you is if a police kill Lil JoJo, right?
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, a lot of people ain't gonna do all that because they don't want to be looked at a certain type of way. You get a pass if you march against, you know what I mean, the police doing something wrong. But we have a history of the police doing fucked up shit forever. You know what I mean? And the police is the police is just a fucking the term I'm trying to find a pawn, right? They the shit is so stupid, right? And backwards is like we can't say because we kind of went left, but we can't say that we can't say that no, we can't talk about slavery. We can't talk about segregation. We can't talk about redlining. We can't talk about all the shit that put us behind. You know what I mean? Like they've done so much shit to put us behind that the youth need to know about it. Not to have anger and build it up to the point where they're racist or they dislike the white race, but just to have understanding of everything that your ancestors, right?
Carried away of the last past 300 years.
It ain't carrying away. It's not carrying away. It's having an understanding.
And once you have that understanding, that weight of that understanding is forever on your back, especially if you black.
No, because it gives you understanding and it allows you to know that where your people came from and how far it took and all the obstacles they had in front of them to get to where they at. You can't look at it as a negative. It's not a negative.
It most definitely is.
Here's why this going.
Hold on 1 second, hold on. I'm gonna let you go, Kev. I'm finish. We was having technical difficulties, man, with the numbers. So the number I have posted up there is the number you can call if you guys want to call and give your opinion on the situation. We sorry about that, but
look, it's already up.
But if anybody want to call in and give their opinion, we trying to keep up with it. But
it's already up.
That's the number we're gonna go with.
You on with the I'm Just Saying podcast? What's up?
Willie West, brother.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
West.
No, you good. What's up?
All right. Let me turn it down some. You hear me? I agree with E to a certain extent. We can still talk about redlining because redlining is gentrification now. They just changed the name of it.
Right.
You feel me? That's why everybody's moved into the east, funneling into the east, and the Seven Waters were predominantly white. The Bywater district is predominantly white.
Right.
So we can still talk about gentrification. You feel me?
Okay.
And we could go further back to what Yada was saying. It starts at home, you hear me? When you're gonna teach, I teach mine every day, you hear me? I got 5 boys and I teach them every day. And I mean, you're born with 2 stripes. You're black and you're a male in America.
Right.
I'm also teach you that you're gonna have white people that's gonna be on your side. So don't look at it in the form of hating them, just look at the form of you're behind on the curve. You feel me? So if anything, get underneath them and learn from them before you hate them. I mean, and if they blind to a situation, you teach them the situation.
Right.
Because I have white friends, you know what I mean? And I've been attacked by white police officers and some black police officers growing up, Carter Canal. So I knew how I go. And yeah, I like y'all the thing y'all got going on, but just some of the stuff that y'all have been saying for the racism, no, they trying to take out Martin Luther King and Indian history right now in the state of Texas for a fact, and put in the Ku Klux Klan history.
Right.
So what is that?
Some fuck shit.
Yeah, definitely, man.
So you can't just wipe out racism and then think that it's okay to teach racism. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Right.
You're going to wipe out what you did to blacks to put in what the white people did to blacks. It don't make no sense. Then, far as racism, you're showing racism still towards blacks when within 1 year they got an Asian hate crime bill. Like, what's up with the blacks?
Exactly.
Just like the LGBT committee. Like, what's up? Y'all got hate crimes for them too. What's up with the blacks?
Right.
So you can't just wipe out our history and let everybody else establish a history.
That's a fact, Big Willie. I appreciate that, brother. Pause, Big Willie. I probably shouldn't have said that. Brother, you did.
But
All right, fuck with us, man. All right. Yeah,
all right, look, before we get into what's
What's
time, I
up?
want to read some of the comments because we missed some of the comments that was
Hold
going
on,
on. They had some good points. Oh,
Hold
good.
on, before we touch that.
Uh-huh.
No, we back to back. Hold on, we back to back with it. Hold on. Welcome to I'm Just Saying Podcast. What's up?
Hey.
What's going on?
This Jocelyn.
What's going on, Jocelyn? Talk to us.
Hi, Jocelyn.
I like to input this. I agree with Yadi, and this is the reason why. We have to start with ourselves. Can you hear me?
Yeah, turn your microphone down on the broadcast you watching. We can hear you good, though.
Okay, well, I turned it off for a second.
There you go.
Okay, so we have to start with ourselves. The point Willie made was a great point, but all those nationalities that he names, they have one thing in common. They have unity.
Right.
We don't have any unity, which is the reason why we can't move forward on anything. You can't change anything as a group if you don't have unity within a group, and that's going to start with us within our group to create a sense of unity before we can move forward.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's a valid
Right.
point.
So we have to start that at home, especially with our kids, because they're not going to teach them in school right now. So right now you can't expect that to just happen. So you have to do it at home. And a lot of the problem is I'm almost 40 and I'm just really learning my true history. So when you think about the years that I have been in existence with my community and not able to pour into them because I don't know myself. And I think that's where we at. We don't know because we come in on the back end of segregation with our parents and our grandparents. So we've been taught that we are in with them, which is what their goal. So, it's a sense of, we done made it, and no, we have not. So the generation that's coming behind them, we're now realizing we're not equal. We have not made it. We still have a ways to go. But in its essence, the system has torn us apart. They've torn us our families. They've demeaned our kids. And it's just a lot of mental conditioning that they've done to us that we have to rebel from. And we're going to have to start with ourselves before we can make any difference in the world or in just our cities. We have to start with ourselves.
I agree with that.
It's a valid point.
No. Your 2 cents wasn't just 2 cents, baby. It was 100.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with you 1,000%. And Willie agreed. Well, I don't know if the broadcast is delayed, but Willie agreed. He agreed and he missed that point that you're talking about. So you're right on point.
Thank you. I'll be back in. I turned it off so y'all can hear me. I'm going to turn it back on.
Turn it back on, baby.
All right.
Lock in with us whenever you see us.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, man. I wanted to... Let me see, y'all. Bring y'all DVD 15 years ago, Red. That's a fact. But we let's get it. They had a couple comments on here that was real valid that I saw. I wanted to kind of bring up. Shouts out to Chelsea. This was a good one. She was like, don't blame it on the teachers because teachers can only teach what's on the curriculum. But who's making the curriculum? Not us, the white folks. So
Right.
that's a good point. We kind
Shout
of
out to my fucking cuz. I love you, cuz. Shout
shouts
out
out
to
to Joe. That was a great point, man. We tend to
Right.
kind of like even me just now I realized. So I'm glad she checked that I kind of like forced like went straight to the teacher being involved with that. But we all know they usually have a strict curriculum on how they have to teach things, so you can't really blame the teacher itself. So now that's a valid point. That's Brian says, I feel like the problem is we only taught that we were slaves. What about before then? The problem is that other people are teaching our kids our history. Nah,
that's what I look.
Yeah.
I never actually had an opportunity to talk about this particular topic. You feel me? Like Yadi spoke her piece. He spoke her piece. I was like, yeah,
I'm sorry, Kev. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kev. Speak.
Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. Go back to the last comment.
Nope. Speak.
Okay. Well, the last comment spoke my piece for me. You
Which
feel
one?
me? The one you just posted that you took away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll put it back.
Yeah, bring it back. Let me see.
All right, there you go.
Who? I don't want to mess your name up. Brienne, Miss Phipps. Miss Phipps, you're absolutely correct. That was exactly what I was gonna say. You just simplified it for me. At the end of the day, if we don't have our story, then it's history. You feel me? His story, and his story is never gonna align with what actually occurred. What occurred, what's occurring, and what's going to continue to occur, because it's their story. That was it. That was all I really had on that topic.
So you made all that fuss so you could just piggyback off the great point that she made?
No, I did.
You did all that for that?
No, I did that to give Miss Phipps her props because she's absolutely correct.
I'm messing with you.
You feel me?
That's a great point, Miss Phipps, man. We appreciate you commenting, man. We appreciate everybody commenting. So yeah, man. So let's get a final consensus on it. We usually do that with these type of topics. Do you think they should take it out of school or not? We'll start off with you, eat. Yes or no? Take it out of school.
No, man.
All right. Kev, take it out of school.
Question,
man. It need to be controlled, but don't take it out of school, bro. They need to know what happened.
Miss Carter?
I would have to agree with that. It needs to be better controlled.
Right.
If it can't be better controlled, take it out.
If you're gonna teach us Christopher Columbus discovered America, then fuck that. Keep slavery going. But if you're
we know that was wrong too. So
yeah, but they're keeping that going though. They're not arguing nothing about we got to remove this Christopher Columbus theories when we know the Native Americans was here first. Fuck that. If you're gonna give us this bullshit, then tell the truth on the back end.
I'd rather teach my children. If it's gonna be his story, I'd rather teach my children what I believe happened. But
that's a fact.
What's the odds?
Right.
Nah,
then you run into flat earth theories and shit like that. Like they'll make you look stupid. So it's kind of difficult. They need to put it out there like how it went. You feel me? This is what it was. And we ain't fucking with that no more. This is where we going, this is where we at. But it need to be told the way it's told. And every time you teach slavery, you need to talk about fucking the great black inventors and all the great things black people do.
My point.
You feel me? Like that's what need to happen.
Not just for Black History Month. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was 24/7. For every fucking fire thing you say a white man do, we need to hear about some fire shit that other people do too. Like don't just create it to where you coming across. My thing is this: what I get fucked up with him at is that you trying to create yourself as a superior being. But you ain't superior in shit. Nothing. Everything we touch, we make great. So just like this person was great at this, that person was great at this, and just tell individual stories. Don't make it like, I don't like how they make it to where they're the superior being. Mm-hmm. That's what I don't like. That be the part that make you want to dive on them. Like, so basically y'all enslaved us, we ain't shit. We was cavemen, we was walking around beating on our head. We had fucking blow darts, we ain't no shit. And y'all came through and just created this civilization that was excellent. Nah, nigga, we created everything and y'all conquered the shit that we created. Tell the fucking story the right way. Or like, Go to the commercial, man.
All right.
Go to the commercial, though.
Oh man, all right, man. So for those that don't know, he's going to this commercial so he can smoke a joint. I just wanted to say that before we.
No, I gotta pee for real. I gotta pee.
Nah,
they be stealing our shit,
man,
bro. I don't like that. You stop stealing from a nigga.
Nah, man, we gonna dive into another one of our sponsors. We'll be back at y'all with another time. That definitely wasn't it.
Looking for a licensed professional that can not only style your hair, but bring your hair to its most healthiest state possible? Then Hair with Brianna is the place for you. I offer all of today's trendy hairstyles, haircuts, chemical services like relaxers, and bomb hair color, y'all. And after I've given you that beautiful bouncy blowout, I tell you if it's okay to let your hair down the next day on my Haircast. It's a daily segment that tells you how to wear your hair according to the weather. Now you can catch the Haircast and also follow me on Instagram at Hair with Brianna. And don't forget to follow me on my Facebook page, Hair with Brianna New Orleans. And also you can check me out on my website, y'all, at www.hairwithbrianna.com.
Shouts out to Hair with Brianna, man. Another avid sponsor of the podcast. Definitely appreciate that. I can't get nothing out right now today. Like what the heavy tongue today.
Bro, we crazy. Look.
Today?
Yeah, don't do that.
Today?
Usually I'm pretty much on the money. It's been a wild couple weeks.
What you comparing it to?
That kind of stuff.
I absolutely love the Haircast. I love the Haircast.
She let you know when to let your hair down?
Nah, not me in particular. Boy, fuck you, boy.
But you got that man wig. You did. You try.
I ain't got no fucking man wig.
I'm trying to see why you stalking Brie Haircast like that, dude.
You got that man wig. You can't go. You know that glue can't get wet.
I got the wig shit. Okay. Look, I'm receding a little bit. I'm about to get the black spree, but I do got the wig shit though. You did. But nah, I love the Haircast. But I was trying to pee. And the Haircast was over with quick. Like
that's why you play the Haircast short.
I usually play the longer commercial, but I did it on purpose. My fault.
You gotta switch the rotation, you did, because like I couldn't even shake good. You did. Like my drawers might be wet. I had to hurry and get back.
Oh man, Jesus Christ!
You gotta.
Jesus. You know what? Sometimes stuff just.
What's the next topic, man? What's the next topic?
Yeah. Let's dive into the next topic, man. We named this one.
Draws, man?
we named this one. You Are Not the Father. So if anybody didn't see, there's a story going around that a father caught a massive heart attack and died once he was showed the results that the 4-year-old kid that he believed was his, it wasn't his. He caught a heart attack and passed away due to the news. So yeah, man, it's crazy. I see y'all eyes. Y'all like, what the hell?
No, stupid. So, I washed my hands. I washed them, and that's all I could really do. I couldn't do the full shake, but I washed though.
So let's dive into it. How you feel about it, E? How you feel about the gentleman catching a heart attack after being told the results?
Well, son gotta be proactive, bro. Like you gotta get that DNA on a spot, cuz I don't give a fuck how long you been with Shawty. You need to know on a spot. That way, you ain't gotta go 4 years. You buying birthday gifts, taking this nigga to the zoo, basketball games, all that goof ass shit. It ain't yours? Nah, my nigga. Soon as she get that epidural, she shoot that boy out. I'm like, say, Doc, run that. Run that. I don't give a fuck, boy. Run that, boy. Yeah, let me get that. It's easy. Hit him in his mouth, hit me, and run that bitch off. By the time she come out the hospital, I know what's up. So she be like, oh, man, I'm so exhausted. I'm like, I don't know why. I'm about to go pack my shit. Got me fucked up. Like, I'm not going to wait 4 years to die because you keeping secrets, bitch. Fuck out of here, man. Cap, no, not having it. Not having it. I ain't going out like that, cuz. No, indeed, no. Listen, I don't give a son. She could just put that motherfucker have like all kind of shit on his neck. I'm like, man, swab that boy up, man. You tripping, boy.
Spoken like a true night war nigga.
Man, I give zero. I done seen this happen too many times. Nigga been playing daddy for 18 years. Nigga playing daddy for 6 months. Nigga playing daddy for 12 years. Come to find out that's his cousin partner, little brother baby. Man, fuck out of here, man. No, man. No. He ain't going out like that. Yeah, that's Ray baby. You hear me? That's Red baby. That Tank. Fuck out of here. No. Rest in peace, homie. I see you when I get there. But I ain't going out like that. Fuck out of here. No.
How you feel about it, Miss Carter?
Man, I'm just trying to see if this is a true story or not. Like, I'm gonna have to research it. Like, was he older? Like, was he an old man or something? Like,
right.
Like, I don't have the details. That's the messed up part about it. Like, they didn't give too much detail. They just explained that that after being told the DNA results, he caught a massive heart attack and passed away.
That nigga said cousin Ray baby daddy daughter.
Man, come on, man. No, man. Come on.
Look, it might not. The wild part is it may or may everybody's seen it. You feel me? All of us have seen it. It may or may not be a real story. I'm gonna roll with no, because that's.
I'm going with no. I'm gonna roll
with it ain't real.
This is not a real story. Let's twist this fake story into something more prevalent. All right. So in that case, if that did happen, should the lady in question be charged with negligent homicide?
Yes.
Should she be charged criminally for causing this man to have a heart attack?
Yes. She should be prosecuted to the fullest extent. Prosecute her ass, that lying, conniving heifer. Send her upstate. I don't ask for nobody to go to jail, but if you hit a nigga with a charge and he died, nah, you gotta go upstate. I want to see a 5 to 8. I want to see a 5 to 8. I don't give a fuck. I want to see a 5 to 8 up in St. Gabriel. I don't give a fuck. He gotta go. No. Nigga going to jail for all kind of goofy shit. No, boy.
Yeah, man. Call
St. Gabriel. Send her up. Let's go. Get out of here. Get her out of here. No commissary. No nothing. Yeah. She hit.
All right. Let's make it more realistic, right? Do y'all think it should be something where that a paternity test should be involved in the birth of a kid in any process of
Every time.
Yeah,
that should be mandatory by law.
The
government should put that in the Constitution. Nigga need to act a lot. Most niggas be knowing, but they be too scared to ask because they don't want to piss their girl off. I'm going straight to the doctor. But it's over. Not having it. If a nigga sit there and be like he 100, he 1,000% sure he a fucking liar. You better.
I'm not gonna lie to you. My son came out. My son ain't look like me. My son ain't look like me, though.
He ain't look like me either.
He ain't look like me, boy. Fuck you. My son came out. He ain't look like me.
That dude was stupid.
I went on the head. I swabbed him up ASAP.
Got him out of there. Yeah.
I said, oh yeah, you mine.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
Y'all believe that in the process of that should be mandatory. That DNA test should be mandatory.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Mando.
I think we all in agreement with that.
Yeah, don't play.
That's mandatory.
Don't play around with that, man. That's the life of a child.
Look, I seen a video. You heard me? Where a nigga did a DNA test on his kids and found out that was his brother kid. So wild shit.
That go back to my point like 2 topics ago.
Oh my God.
You feel me?
Wild shit.
2 topics ago, I said that women control the sexual climate. We're gonna get more into that.
Shit, we're going back to this.
But I'm just.
I agree with Kev on that. I agree with him.
Anytime anything go wrong with a child, like it may or it may not, the woman should automatically be stoned. Stone her.
Miss Carter, do you feel like women should be stoned due to negligent behavior?
That's negligent.
That's that Palestine upbringing.
She do, because she think about it. She do. Ooh. She think about it.
I feel like, ladies, hit me out on this one. I feel like it is more the responsibility of the woman, yes. But I also feel like that just goes back to what I said earlier. Like, you got to hold both parties accountable. You got to know what you're getting yourself into. And sometimes you're not going to know. So, yeah, the woman has the up on you in this situation. But you got to know, again, she can't get pregnant if you're not having sex with her without a condom. So I hold both parties accountable. You know what I'm saying?
Women control the sexual climate. I can't hear nothing that don't want to let me hear. Look, any female that's watching, I would love to see
whether I want to let you hit or not, don't mean that you have to not. You should hit without a condom.
And protect yourself. Right.
Yeah, that's true too. But wouldn't you say this though, right? If a woman knows she's not being faithful, right? Shouldn't she tell that guy, look, we should get a DNA test? I ain't saying she rat herself out, but she should say, hey, look, let's get a DNA test. So you could be 100% certain, right?
So y'all really think she gonna be cheating and be like, oh, you know what?
Why
just for shits and giggles.
No,
but like, why it can't be a situation where she ain't with neither one of them? Why I gotta go to cheating?
Well, either way.
If you know that's not your girl, if you know you're not in house with her, why don't you go into that situation protecting yourself?
Why don't the person I'm sleeping with that know they're sleeping with other people tell me, hey, I'm sleeping with other people?
9 times out of 10, if that's not your girl,
y'all together, you should assume
who is sleeping with more people. 9 times, if this is not your girl, who's sleeping with more people? The male or the female?
The female.
Wait, repeat that question. Hold on, repeat that question.
Lies.
Repeat that question, y'all.
Lies. If you are single and she's single and y'all two are sleeping together, 9 times out of 10, who's sleeping with more people, the male or the female?
The person that can control the sexual climate.
Who's sleeping with more people? The male or
the female? The female.
The female.
No, y'all bullshitting.
Here's
so
why I'm not
telling me I'm gonna walk into a situation where a man is sleeping with one person and a female sleeping with 10.
Here's why.
My man Damon Ben said the roles were reversed a long time ago. Women are out here bagging niggas like, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't nothing. Like
I
just said
that. Women are bagging sooner and faster. I personally, and this is my personal opinion, I don't think women are bagging more men at one time. They're bagging faster than before, but I still think men are sleeping with more women than women are sleeping with men.
You from the old school, Yadi? You got an old soul.
No. I mean, our age group is our age group.
I give an example. I'm telling you right now, like, I can want to sleep with any woman, every woman I look at. I could be like, yeah, I won't smash. At the end of the day, I can't sleep with any of those women unless they allow me to. You can post on the internet, we can try.
What if all 10 of them want you to? What if all 10 of them let you?
What's the odds
as a woman, we're not taught to go after 10 men. You're taught that from you're taught to go after 10 women. We're a girlfriend. We're not even talking about single you. We're talking about you got a girlfriend and you still going after 10 women. We're taught not to do that. So whether we control it or not, that's still not what we're doing because we were taught not to do that.
But y'all are taught to get the best available option possible.
I think you.
Right?
Hold on, wait, though. I think she's speaking from a different generation. Like when we were coming up.
I'm 38.
No,
she on perm.
No, she's not.
Now. I teach my daughter 15. I teach her that at 15. So I'm still teaching to this generation now.
But that doesn't mean everyone else is teaching the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, we're around the same age, so I get what you're saying because the girls coming up were like that. You know what I mean? They wasn't taught that, so they wasn't taught to go and get 10 men. But as I've seen, like the people coming up under us, they don't move like the women move that's around my age. They different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I said they are moving. Nowadays, women are shooting the shot. Nowadays, women are not waiting the 90 days. But I still don't believe it's You know, I still don't. We're more aggressive. Women are more aggressive now, but I still don't believe it's. I'm gonna be aggressive with you all at the same time. Yeah, I'm gonna beat you. I'm not gonna sit and wait for you to come to me like he said. Scroll down your page and click on my name and choose me. I'm coming to get you. But that still don't mean I'm shooting my shot at 10 niggas. We still afraid to be rejected because this is something new for us. We never had to go through the phase of rejection because we were always being approached. We didn't have to approach. So now that we are approaching, we still tiptoeing. So I'll be willing to bet that if you put a woman up, and we ain't talking about no hoe, we talking about regular, everyday woman, regular, everyday man. If you put them up,
I'm talking about hoes.
Yeah, of course you're talking about hoes because you have a chance with talking about a hoe. But if you're talking about an everyday woman, you know what I'm saying?
He ain't got no chance with everyday woman.
No, I'm saying.
I don't.
No, I'm not talking about he having a chance. I'm saying a chance as in she's fucking more than one person. But if you're talking about an everyday woman, I'll give it 2. 3 at the absolute most. A man do that on a fucking regular. In his sleep.
What kind of man?
Look at, post that, Red. That's real rap. Ain't no accountability for women.
True Cat TV posted a great question. Where's the accountability for women?
Ain't none, bro.
No accountability.
Bro. They do what they want. None.
We do
Zero.
not do what we want at all. That's a lie.
Women do what the fuck they want and be like, niggas do it. You know what I mean? And there's no more conversation. They don't want to talk about it no more. You know what I mean?
Women are the new niggas, bro.
Yeah,
that's true.
But that doesn't give you the pass. My nigga, if you wrong, you wrong. We just talked about that. If you wrong, you wrong. We disagree, right or wrong, right? We agreed on that, right? Wrong is wrong, right?
Wait.
Wrong is wrong. Me? Yeah, wrong is wrong, right?
Yes, wrong is wrong.
So no matter if men do it, that doesn't give you a right to do it. But if it's wrong, it's wrong. All right, then.
If that's true, I agree with that.
But don't say men been doing it. Say, you know what? She was wrong. Her ass is down bad. She wrong.
Wait, what I say?
Because you women been abusing us for years, and we tired of it.
So Amanda says, just because a woman is sexually liberated, she's not out here sleeping with everybody.
Thank you.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit, Amanda.
Thank you. That's the point. Exactly the point.
Amanda, I'm gonna tell you why it's bullshit. Let me tell you the whole difference.
Shout out to David.
Let me tell you the difference in dynamic. The change that has happened within the last 20 years. Within the last 20 years, I remember like we in 2021. Let's go to 01. 01, women had to be out in the street to get niggas. It ain't like how it is now. In 2021. Every single last woman walking this earth got 1,500 niggas at their fingertips. You know how they have that? It's this right here. It's called an iPhone or Android or whatever, Boost Mobile, whoever you fuck with.
Android.
You got one in your hand. It's in your hand. You got 1,500 niggas in your hand, and you could look like stir fry shit. Chris Tucker in the crack house. You feel me? Stupid, you could look like stir fried shit. You could pull out a video from 4 months ago, 3 months ago, 3 weeks ago. All you gotta do is post it where you was really looking good, and now you're a brand new person again. You're gonna have 15 inboxes, 19 text messages, whatever the case may be. Women control the sexual climate is my point. And it don't even matter how y'all look currently.
Amanda says bullshit.
Amanda full of shit. Full of shit. Full of shit. She was right. She ain't put an F. She put a B and not an F.
Man, at the end of the day, bro, I could post, like you said, I could post that post, and they got some men that's gonna scroll past that shit. They got some men that's not gonna be appealing to. They got some men that shit ain't gonna do not a damn thing to them.
Look, I tell you what. Let's break it down small. The best looking man and the best looking women, the best looking man. This nigga 100, she 100. The nigga that's 100 can't fuck unless the woman that's 100 say, "I'm gonna let you fuck." Otherwise, it's a charge. Period.
So Johnson said, so men are weak, right? We have all the control and men don't have any.
Nigga, we
Thank you.
Nah, that's bro.
Thank you.
Nah, y'all giving them a cop out. Y'all giving them a cop because when they say that shit, we don't have the same desires. You feel me? Like we still talking about like a mutual interest. At the end of the day, though, the person that is in control is the woman. The woman say it's a goal or it's not a goal.
So you telling me that any woman on the face of this earth can come tell you, I won't smash and you smashing?
Nah, that bitch might be cool and I ain't fucking with it.
All right then. Like, stop it. You.
But I'm talking. We talking about mutual.
You talking about like, the woman you want that don't want you.
Attracted to her. If he attracted to her,
yeah, mutual.
And she not attracted to him. If he attracted to her and she's not attracted to him, that's the women he talking about. But if there is no mutual,
no. What I'm trying to
him that he's not attracted to.
What I'm trying to get y'all to do is accept some accountability. I'm in control of everybody.
That's never gonna happen.
It's not, but I'm in control of everybody.
Definitely accept accountability.
Anybody I sleep with, I'm in control of that, right? But I'm not in control of the sexual climate. I can only sleep with the options that are available to me. I can pick from. Y'all control the options that are available, is what I'm saying. Like I can be like, okay, red from the night one will holler, red from the seventh one will holler, dark skin from the third one will holler. Which one I'm gonna pick? None of those are options for me if them three don't want to holler. That's the point. Y'all control the sexual climate. You can pick whoever you want. I can pick what's available to me.
I can't. I literally can't.
I'm not talking about hoes that fuck for 40. I'm talking about women in general.
Hey, knock those women. Don't knock those women.
No, those women got a spot in my heart that got me through
some time. This is a judgment-free zone over here. We don't judge people over here.
I'm talking about period in general. We got another call coming. I'm gonna take that. Hold on if you're watching. I'm talking about the climate. Women determine who gonna sleep with who.
You know that's Jocelyn.
I think it's more of a behavioral thing, bro.
Nope, it ain't behavioral. Welcome to I'm Just Saying Podcast. You on?
Come on, Cal. This is
yes, and we said it was you and you back.
You absolutely killing me.
Why?
Because you calling off like 4 or 5 women that you could want to smash. They can't say, oh, I like him, he attractive, I'm gonna go ahead and smash. Now you done smashed all these women and the outcome of whatever happened is no responsibility on you.
Jocelyn, can I ask you a question?
Please do.
Let me start here. Are you a married woman?
No, I'm not.
You're not. All right. Are you in a relationship currently?
I'm divorced. No, I'm not currently, but that would have no bearing on what I'm saying.
Well, no, I don't want to be disrespectful to your partner when I ask this question. I don't want to get. I don't want to be in seasons and get snuck.
No. Why would you be in seasons then?
I don't know, but I just might find myself in there. I'm out here.
Okay.
All right. So let me ask you a question. Every man that ever consider experience you, Jocelyn, they were able to experience you because you decided they were fortunate enough to experience you, right?
Okay.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Well then we good here.
We good on what?
So wait, what does that prove?
That proves that she agreed.
Okay, so say I don't know that he doing this woman, that woman, all these other women you just named and going down the road because they're open to having the experience with him also. Like, that's not my problem. Nor would I wind up pregnant and not know who it's for, because if I'm sleeping with this person and it's just one person, it's not just more than one. Men have relationships and they have wives, but yet they have outside kids or potential outside kids. Whose fault is that? Because somebody is open to them. You have to have self-control, and you have to control what you decide to do with your body. It's just not on women and what they decide to do. Yeah, we could say yeah, just like you could say yeah. You could also say no, but what you're making it sound like is, with the comment I made, y'all weak, whereas if I say I'm open to want to have sex with him, then you just do it because you can. That's what animals do.
No.
Do that Because you just name like 4 different women and you like, I could smash all of them because they allow it. And then if somebody pop up pregnant and they happen to have been smashing somebody else, it's all on her. But what about your choice?
No. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that everybody's in charge of controlling themselves, right?
Correct.
Right. Look, True Cam TV said that's not what he's saying.
That's not what he's saying. Shout out to True Cam.
True Cam is absolutely correct. What I am saying. No, you just read it.
I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Because I cut it off the whole thing.
No, you good, baby. Don't worry about it. What True Cam TV said was that's not what he's saying. What I am saying is that women control the climate, right? Like I say, anybody that's watching the podcast, here's an example. Now no. Look, check this out. No.
So my question was, so you're saying men are
No, that's not.
Because you just said we control the climate, so we control the climate. Then y'all have no control, which will say you're weak.
No, ma'am. Give me a second. I'll tell you
that's
exactly
a
what I'm
fact.
saying.
Post True Cam. That's all he's saying.
Give me a second. I'll tell you exactly what I'm saying. All right, and I'll make it perfectly clear about one statement.
That's a fact.
Check this out. Hey, if you're watching the podcast and you're a female, I won't fuck. I guarantee you I'm not going to sleep with any one of these women that's watching this podcast. I could guarantee it.
I double down on it.
I double down. Red, you want to triple down?
I'll definitely triple down on it.
Nobody's watching. No woman watching is going to be like, you know what? I'm willing to give him some pussy because he asked for it.
Not one.
Well, it might be one. It might be one. I ain't that ugly. It might be one.
Or something like that. You're going to take it because you want fuck, right?
It might be one. I ain't that ugly. But I'm ugly enough. I'm ugly enough to where they'll be like, nah, I ain't fucking that nigga. It's every female watch.
But let me ask you this.
But hold on, Yachty. Hold on. But look, every woman watching, they're gonna be like, nah. It might be one that be like, I'm gonna get this nigga some pussy because he asking for it, because I like the way he talk. Yeah, whatever the case may be, it might be one woman that be like, I'm gonna fuck the nigga. But I guarantee you that if you get on the podcast and you be like, yeah, whoever watching, I won't fuck. I guarantee you 5 niggas jump in your inbox. And 5 of them be ready to
She ain't even gotta say that. She can be like, she's single.
Okay,
The niggas gonna be at her.
So that sounds like we have less self-control than what females do.
That's the point I'm making.
Yeah, that would have sounded.
That's still a choice I have, and that's still exhibiting that I have control.
Y'all control the sexual climate. That's all I was saying out the gate.
So that goes back to what you
also saying that it's
so
all
y'all
on
weak?
us, and y'all have no control on what you do or your decisions that you make.
No, we don't have. No, y'all control everything. Anything that happened along any line sexually, it's on y'all. We can only do what y'all allow us to do. It's like a child. No, that's like calling a child weak. That's like saying that's.
You can't turn down
Nah, that's like telling your child.
A child don't have control. They have to be talked to.
No, they don't have to be talked to. It could be a situation.
Man, nigga ain't turning nothing down.
Nah,
Nigga ain't turning
I'm turning everything down. That ain't my wife.
You only gonna take advantage of the opportunities that are presented to you.
I'm turning everything down. That ain't my wife.
That don't mean you have to take it. You have control of what you do with your body. Like, just because I say I'm open to it, don't mean that you should jump in there.
No,
that's why we have all this disease going on.
You're right about that. Yeah, absolutely. Because people not hunting correctly.
Because it's an opportunity that presented itself. I should take it.
I'm not telling you to do that. I mean, if
you can tell me to do that, but I'm just saying that's what I'm getting from you in essence. If you don't have no control over what you do with your body, then you'll put yourself in a whole lot of stuff. It's a whole lot more than just unwanted pregnancies.
I tell you what. Not you in particular. But I'm just saying, if the money right, females gonna go with that move anyway. That's what they doing. They're chasing the bag. The bag chasing. Really right. They all chasing the bag, though.
But not everybody chasing a bag. Somebody that's chasing a bag and you decide to pay, then you pay for whatever you get. If you get what she done got with the next fella that had the bag, you know what I'm saying? If she come with you.
Nowadays, men are the bag chasers.
Nowadays. You pay for that. burn you. You paid for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was an opportunity. You could have said no. Just like if she was to be thinking that she your only one and you got other opportunities that you exploring and then something go wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's your responsibility. It's not on just a woman. Men have to make choices and they have to be accountable for the choices that they make. Also, it's both ways. It's not just I'm going to get it because it's available.
I can dig that.
I'm right back in the comments. I'm
Go-
glad.
Go ahead. Thank you for calling.
Yes.
All right.
Nah, to extent though,
I like her, son. I like her.
Nah, society. But the crazy thing is, society set it up to where like it's like that. Of course, I agree with Kev when it comes to the sense that women control the climate because it's like y'all get approached more and nothing goes down unless y'all say so. I agree with that 110%. But I think the problem lies is society makes it cool for niggas to be hound dogs and be like accepting anything from dudes is acceptable. You know what I'm saying? They make it. It's society say that's acceptable for a guy, but for a woman, it's look totally different. You dig? But so
bro, they know we hunters though, bro. They know we hunters.
It used to be
Yeah, but
different
guess
with
what?
women. Women not the same no more.
At the end of the day, lions ain't hunting with dogs hunting. The tigers ain't hunting with rats hunting. So at the end of the day, you still gotta choose what you're hunting. And if you out here hunting every day, everything, one day you're a dog, one day you're a tiger, one day you're a rat, one day you're fucking a mangy dog. What that says about you as a man, like she said, that says you have no control. But if a tiger is hunting tiger food, come on, man, it's certain shit he ain't gonna touch. And it's certain women that can't touch him. Same for a woman. Same for a woman. Just because you are a hunter don't mean that you have to be in the slums.
Hunting
I'm a lion. What do lions hunt?
Look it up. Let me look it up.
I just didn't look it up.
I guarantee you when we look it up, it's gonna be whatever we can bring home to feed the family.
Yeah. Lions eat any and everything. They don't give a fuck.
Lies.
They don't give a fuck.
Lies.
They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck.
I bring home a bird.
Look it up. Prove me wrong.
I bring home a tiger.
Prove me wrong.
We gonna eat. Fucking.
I didn't see lions eat hippos, giraffes, antelopes, gazelles, alligators, fucking hyenas. Lions don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And then you want a nigga with the lion inside of him to give a fuck?
Lions predominantly hunt medium to large size hoofed animals such as wild beasts, zebras, and antelopes.
So they want some thick shit. You heard me? Yeah. They want it back there. Yeah. So that's how it's coming. Like niggas say, all right, bet. That's what I'm hunting. That's what we own. But at the end of the day, all jokes aside, at the end of the day, like Kev said, so we got a call?
No, man, I'm looking at TrueCam TV. Whoever run the TrueCam TV account, you was solid.
I fuck with him.
Yeah, you a real nigga. Damn. If you sell t-shirts or shit,
tell me something,
nigga, I'm wearing a TrueCam.
You say I'm a lie.
My dog say he a liar. Post my nigga T-shirt.
I'm a lying out here.
I mean, I just feel like y'all gotta have more control. Like just as well as y'all look at, just as well as y'all look at women as, we gotta be mindful of who we sleeping with, blah blah blah. Y'all gotta do the same thing. And as long as I can remember, but still, again. Just because we control the climate, you still can control who you picking to put in that climate.
Check this out, Yadi. I'm asking a question. I'm a position it this way, and we're gonna forget like for a half a second. I'm gonna hit you with the Men in Black light. Forget that we talking about sex. I'm gonna just ask you a question. If Popeyes is hiring, then 11 hours an hour. If Brothers is hiring, they paying $11.50 an hour, right? If fucking Dollar Tree hiring, they paying $12 an hour. You're gonna select the best job available based off what's available to you, right?
You're talking about me?
No, I'm just feel me.
Just in
We're
general.
talking about just in general. This is a general question. Forget the fact that forget everything we just discussed. Forget everything we talked about.
My answer to that is it still relies on the person. Why are
Hold
those
on.
things available? Why are those things available to you?
Feel me. This is the area you live
Why
in.
is that the only thing available to you?
What? Feel me. We're getting to that. This is where we live. We live in this area. Okay? We live in this area. These are the available jobs. You got Popeyes, $9.50 an hour. Dollar Tree, $10 an hour. Now I know this ain't the same from what I just previously said, but Popeyes $9.50, Dollar Tree $10, fucking Brothers $10.50. Which job you gonna take?
You asking me, or we hypothetically speaking?
Hypothetically,
you're gonna take the job. Hypothetically, you're gonna take the job that pays more.
Okay, that's my point with the options that men have. The options that men have, y'all control the y'all. Hold on, feel me. Y'all control the climate. Feel me. Hold on. Let me make the full point. Let me paint the full picture, and you can be like, nah, that shit ain't. Nah, it ain't it. We are only able to take the options. Men are only able to take the options that are available to them because y'all control the climate. You ask, well, why the fuck you don't take the job at Microsoft? Well, the fucking Microsoft job ain't available. I got Brothers, I got fucking Dollar Tree, and I got Popeyes available. This is what I have. So I have to pick one. No, Jocelyn, you are. No, Jocelyn.
Kev, I don't know if these statistics that I'm about to say is to the T, but they're from a conversation I recently had. There are 18 women to every one man. And you mean to tell me men have the less option?
No, men have the.
There are 18 women to every one man, and you telling me that your only option is Dollar Tree because you live in this area? You can't get your ass on a bus. You can't buy your ass a car and drive your ass to the corporate places that's paying more money. That's a better job. That's a better option. You telling me just because I'm in this area and Dollar Tree, Popeyes, and Wendy's is the only options I have in this area to make it convenient for me so that I don't have to buy a car, so that I don't have to travel, so that I don't have to get up an hour early to go travel somewhere that's a better job. I want to make it convenient. So I'm going to go apply at Popeyes.
That sounds good, sis.
That
sounds good.
That's what y'all rely on. This is what I have to pick. What you mean this would have to pick? You can pick whatever you want to pick when it comes down to picking. You're choosing to pick that shit. You're choosing. Just like she said, you ain't gonna choose to go under the bridge and pick. You ain't choosing to do that.
Here's the problem with that.
Who said Microsoft wanted his ass though?
Right. Here's the problem with that, Yachty. That's great. Excellent point, E. Excellent point. I mean? Who's to say Microsoft wanted
Microsoft got a lot of fucking options.
Here's
Microsoft
the problem.
got qualifications. So if you don't qualify for Microsoft, then you figure out how to qualify. So therefore, if you have to have a 2-year degree to go your fucking ass to college and get that 2-year degree. Stop saying,
Microsoft still gonna cheat on your ass.
Say it again?
But
Microsoft still gonna cheat on your ass.
No. Yeah, you strike an interesting point. The problem is this though. Here's the problem that we deal with. 90% of the women all want the same type of nigga.
Every 18 to 1. We all searching for that same good nigga. It's 18 to 1.
It's 8. Look, I tell you what. It could be 18 women in a room, right? 18 women in a room.
Same nigga.
Hold on, it's 18 women in the room. All right, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Nah, that's not good enough. Let's broaden the numbers. Let's broaden the numbers, right? Let's broaden the numbers. It's 18 to 1. 18 times 5, that's 100, minus 2, that's 90. Okay? 90 women in a room, 5 guys. Right? Kev Wood. Jocelyn. Cav would.
Cav
would, but
you,
Cav would if he could, but he can't. Cav can't do. But now,
so what you saying though? What you saying?
Feel me though. Feel me. All right, it's 18-1, right? So okay, the way I do math is funny. All right, 18-1. So we got 18-1. So let's say we got 5 men, right? That's 20 women per men. Take away 2, so that's 90 women. Okay, 90 women, 5 men. If all 90 women want that one man, the other 4 niggas is it is what it is.
Yeah,
they fucked. They fucked because all the women want like it don't matter. This woman could be fucking 400 pounds. This woman could know she ain't shit. All she got to do is act like she's somebody and feel like she deserves something, and then she gonna get what she feel like she deserves. She can know she fucked. Man, I know so many women that I know so many women. Bro, I know so many women that know they toe up. Know they talk to their friends like I'm a toe up ass bitch. I ain't shit. Bro. I ain't nothing. But you can try to finesse it like how you want. They can be fucked up, but all of them want the same type of man. So 18-1, the ratio don't even mean nothing if all y'all want the same type of man.
They want the same shit. Everybody
it don't even matter.
Shit. Yeah.
18-1 don't mean it ain't like it's not
Watch
like
this.
Watch
this. What's the same shit?
Feel me? It's not like when you say 18-1, it's not like a nigga could walk in a room and be like, oh, they got 18 women in there. She's a blonde. She's a brunette. I feel like a brunette tonight. Nah, that's not how it go. If a nigga walk in a room and there's 18 chicks, you still got to deal with the one that want you. You feel me? It's not like a nigga. You acting like when you say it's 18-1, you act like it's a nigga that could walk in the room and be like, I got options. I feel like a light-skinned bitch tonight. You feel like that's not how it work. You feel me? No, I don't mean to call them. You know what I'm saying? But you make it like men got that type of option, and we don't. You can only take what allow you. If you walk in the room and be like, I like her, I like her, I like her, and all of them say, we don't like you, you don't get none of them. You can only deal with, men can only deal with what like them. Women control the climate. It don't matter ratio. It could be 100-1. Women control the climate is my point.
So you telling me, so you just said 90 women, 5 men.
Five
and all 90 of them want that one man. He not gonna turn none of them down.
Is he
gonna turn any of them down? Is he gonna turn any of them down? Is he gonna turn any of them down?
He might be able to fuck them all if he play it right.
Is he gonna turn any of them down? We're not talking about you. We're not talking about you.
Yeah, we're not talking about in general.
No, I'm saying in general.
Is he gonna turn any of them down? Yeah.
He might.
So he controls that climate then, right?
No, the woman do still.
No.
He can want
that climate.
We're talking about
if he's the wanted person with that situation, then if he turns them down, he controlled that climate.
Bro,
because he can only get the woman that gave him the green light.
Right.
So he can turn out 80 of them, and the one he won't say no, so he go back to fucking the last 9 and be like, yeah, it was popping.
But that go both ways though. Listen, even though 80 want him, he still get the choice to pick out the 80, and out of them 80 that shooting they shot, he gonna pick the one that he wants, so he got control of that climate too.
Nah, bro. He can play the options that are available to him.
That's all he's doing.
Women create the options. The man can only pick out of the options that are available to him. It's a difference. If he do anything outside of playing with the options that are available to him, it's a term for that. It's called rape. You feel me? That's the term. He can't pick who he wants.
Even on that, let's just say this towards that. If a woman was doing the same thing to the man, it's still called the same thing. It's called rape. The difference between that, and this is a whole nother topic, but we ain't even got to go into that. But the difference between that is women go and get the justice behind the wrong shit. Men take that shit and brush it off. So that's the reason why it's controlled, because women speak up, men don't. So that shit is out the window. If I come on to you, you're gonna feel like a bitch by going saying she raped me. She came on to me. She touched me in a way that I didn't want her to touch me. You ain't going to no motherfucking police to tell the police this woman that looked like this touched me in an inappropriate way. You ain't going to your friends. You ain't going to your daddy. You ain't going to your partners. You ain't going to nobody about that shit. You ain't going to nobody about that. So don't act like we got some kind of we got the same opportunity. You can go to the police just like I did. If you don't go, that's on you. That don't mean I got some kind of up because I'm a woman. No, nigga, I went to the police and you didn't.
I mean, you might be crap, and I might be like, man, this crap.
That boss, if you rape me, you still control the comment.
Now, make a shirt or something.
Hey, look, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. You rape me, I'm turning your ass in. I'm to let you know out the gate, whoever you going to jail fucking with me.
Like you really think a woman can rape a man?
Yeah, facts.
Cardi B, yeah. Cardi B.
Facts.
Cardi B raped too.
Cardi B was doping niggas, man, robbing niggas blind, fucking over them. Yeah, the whole nine. Cardi B.
Oh, well. That's it. Yeah.
So you saying if a man is okay? So you say if a man get intoxicated to the point where he has no ability to give consent, and a woman has sex with him, that's not rape?
Yes.
So a woman can rape a man.
I'm talking about
like physically. Like physically,
yeah, how women can be walking down the street and get grabbed and get raped.
Yeah. Well, no, not like forcibly. You know what I mean? Not like forcibly, right? I don't see that unless she's a bigger woman, you're a smaller guy.
Listen,
I think both genders have their tactics of getting what they want.
I don't even see a man being around a woman that he don't want in a way that he possibly rape him.
Well, you gotta think about it. You could be
way off topic.
Yeah, we is way off topic.
It's
good conversation, though. It's good conversation, though.
Before we get so far out of hand with this, let's go and we're gonna get a word from our sponsor. We're gonna jump into another topic. We're gonna dive into some other stuff, but let's get a word from our topic. We'll dive into another topic for y'all.
All right.
Oh Lord.
All right, welcome back, man. Huge shout out to We Paint That, another ad sponsor of the podcast. All day. All right, man. So we're gonna dive into this other topic. Let's get into this one. I like this one since we kind of up and answer what's going on. This is a good one. If it's having a plan B cheat, and when we ask that question, I mean, if you already have somebody else in mind that could probably take the place of the person you're currently with, can that be considered cheating?
Yep.
So let's dive into it, Miss Carter. How you feel about it?
I mean, because apparently you've already looked at that person in that way. I personally feel like cheating is anything you can't tell your mate. So if you're not about to sit there and tell your mate, man, look, I got a potential side chick, whatever. I got a potential that if you fuck up, I'm going straight to her or him.
Do you tell your mate everything? Like everything? No secrets?
No, I don't.
No. I want to see if you're going to keep it 100 or not. That's all. I bet. But go ahead, you can finish.
If I wouldn't have been able to lie anyway, because somebody would have corrected
I feel you.
But no, I don't. No.
I feel you. Just trying to get a sense of, what's going on. But I feel the same way though. I think he's a cheater. But I think that you're right though. Like if it's something that like, something like that, like if you got eyes for somebody else, like, oh, they could be next up, or you have a line of communication with somebody that's not in the realm of, outside of the realm of a friendship, you look like, oh yeah, like I can see myself with that person. Yeah, you down fucking bad. You hear me? Yeah, baby, I tell you everything. Everything.
Good answer.
I'm reading that like, man, somebody trying to get him caught up or something.
Get me jammed up. Yeah, I tell everything. Fuck all that. Like, how you feel, Cal?
How you feel about it, Cal?
I actually cheated on a woman because of this.
Because she had a plan B, or you had a plan B?
Nah, I felt like she had a plan B.
So it wasn't because of this. You felt this.
Yeah, I felt it. You know how shit sizzle in your spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So you cheated on somebody based off basically because of an assumption.
Well, you just said it was cheating. You just cheating.
But you didn't know for sure she had one though. You assumed.
It was kind of solidified. It was kind of solidified. In a way,
was it solidified?
It's solidified. It's stamped. It's stamped. Like hindsight being.
They say no control.
So after the fact, after you cheated, you found out that that it was true.
Nah. Hindsight being 2020, I was right. So I feel good about the cheat.
How you felt about it in the moment? You felt like you was right in the moment?
Well, in the moment, I felt like I was right because I knew I wasn't stupid. Like, all right. I give you an example without diving into my personal life. I give you an example, right? Boom. All right. Let's say, for instance, you deal with somebody, right? And it's old, but you deal with somebody, and they got a situation that's lingering around, and it don't sit right with you. And you're like, man, what the fuck going on? Like, why does, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is like. You know what it is.
Go back. They got a what? I was reading the comments. They got a what?
No, the comments is good. Look at her. Wait, lump. What? All right. So I've cheated on a woman based off like the fact that I knew that, oh, you gonna fuck with that person the moment you stop fucking with me. I knew.
Oh, so you was like, I'm about to.
So you created the moment for her to stop fucking with you, for her to go and fuck with that person.
Man, you can call it what you want. I look at it the other way. I look at it like, oh, you created the moment for me to cheat because you couldn't fix your shit with the moment that was gonna be available after you was done with me.
So what, like, dude used to be around y'all and shit? Like, how you felt that?
Hold on. Bree was right. Post Brianna comment.
He said premeditated. Yeah, no, premeditated murder. I think
your intuition was right, man.
Hold on. My intuition was right like a motherfucker. Now post the premeditated. The premeditated is not on me. It's on the other person.
You created the scenario. So
the premeditated is the actual answer to the podcast to the
hashtag jealous.
No, the premeditated.
My dog. Leave my dog alone.
Nah,
but you went and created something based
I didn't create nothing.
You had to create something in order to cheat, but you went and created something based off what would have happened when y'all were done. What happens if y'all were done 15 years from then? What happens if y'all were done 30 years from then? You went and shortened your time based off an intuition that you ended up being right on, but you gave her to him.
You want to
get, but you was right in giving her away.
You want me to tell you how it went? You want me to let you in on my life?
It's your story. Fuck, if you want to,
y'all want to hear my story?
Yeah.
Bingo. Y'all want to hear my story? Here's my story. All right, I'll let you know on my life.
Just don't use no names.
You won't know.
I ain't gotta use no names. I mean, if you watching and you know anything about my story, you know names you did, but I ain't gotta use none.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't want nobody to get no money off us. Go ahead.
Yeah, don't sue me. Don't sue.
Yeah,
if you sue me, you can get paid. If you sue me, you can get paid, but I get to punch you in your mouth. I'm gonna break your jaw, but you can get paid though.
Man, stupid, dog.
Get paid, you did.
You're so stupid, though.
Like if somebody sue you, bro, and get the money, you should be able to kick their ass.
Run the story, bro. Go ahead.
All right. I'm dealing with a woman, right? It's a nigga around that the woman is like keeping around and like just playing different games. And I'm like, damn, you fuck with dude or not? You could just tell me. You feel me? And the woman like, nah, I don't fuck with dude. Fuck dude, but dude always pop around on like like it might be a phone text, it might be a social media, whatever the case may be. They keep dude around just to have dude around for whatever reason. So for a fact, like, okay, if you start fucking with me, you're gonna end up fucking with dude. So that's how I feel. I feel like, if you don't fuck with me no more, you're gonna fuck with dude. So I'm gonna start doing me. I'm gonna fuck with whoever I want.
So my question to you is: you let your girl have male friends? That's what you fucked up at. That's what you fucked up at.
Nope.
Man,
hold on, wait. You're not about to put me in a situation
where
you have me No, fuck that. You're not about to put me on camera where I'm talking about I let somebody do.
Yeah, you let that happen. Yeah.
I don't control what nobody do.
When a nigga come around, all that shit gotta go. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that boy. He gotta go.
Exactly. Why she wasn't with dude then? Why is the nigga around? Exactly.
He probably was just some little side meat. You know what I mean? You got aware of that. So she kept doing around. So you supposed to be like, nah, ain't no more side meat. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
I can't
beat both of y'all the fuck up. You gotta be fucked up. Fuck out of here, man. You gotta better drop your nuts. Like, nah.
It ain't got nothing to do with dropping nuts. It go to climbing.
You should have beat both of them up.
Look.
You say on the gang, huh?
No cap. I'll be real.
Beating dude up not a problem. The moment you beat her up, though, now you talking about free your dog, and we ain't no podcast. Free your dog.
Man, we gonna bail you out, man. Don't trip, man.
Man, you crazy as a motherfucker, boy. I don't want that on my jacket. Beating no
man.
brother.
Man, couple body shots don't hurt nobody, man. Hitting the river, she be all right. But look,
you know the crazy thing is, though? I think essentially most people. Now I'm not saying I don't want to get most people ideally in the back of their mind have somebody that they like. If anything do, maybe right. It'll be like ideally there's somebody in the back of their mind that they keep back there. But they don't think about it. They don't get involved to the point where they're in contact with them or nothing like that. But it's always like that right there. It's just like
everybody had it.
If it ever was a situation and the opportunity ever came about, that will probably be the person. You know
everybody had it.
I don't think so.
Everybody had it.
I don't agree with that.
Everybody had it.
I just think that's the way.
You think that? You not you, wait.
No, not me per se. I just think.
But you gonna give everybody else that charge, bitch.
I feel like everybody had that. Every single last person walking this earth have that. I think the difference is how much you reveal of that.
Mm-hmm. Not true. I also believe that, and I also think that sometimes it's not there consciously, sometimes it's there subconsciously, and sometimes you put it so far back that it's not affecting you today, and sometimes it don't come to the forefront until what you have is done and over. That doesn't mean that because that's there that you thinking about this person while you with this person. I can't wait until this is over. Blah blah blah. Right. Everybody do have that person that they can always go back to. Everybody do have that that even though y'all ain't never no history, soon as this shit over, you can go jump back in the inbox or answer their question or go flirt back in the comments. So it's like you said, it's there, but that doesn't mean that it's on the forefront and it's affecting
Or
what
it's
I got
something
going on
they're
right
willing to
now.
act upon to mess up their situation or anything.
Yeah, that's the
involved.
question.
Or is it something in the subconscious that just, you know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like that can impact relationships, though? Like, I tell you what, if I know
If it's
for
on
a
your
fact,
forefront, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you about me personally, and you know, like whatever everybody else say, that's cool on them.
Yeah.
If I know I'm on a job, right? I work a job because I feel like every relationship a job. That's just my thought process. A relationship is a job. You know, do you enjoy your job? Do you do your job well? Is your job beneficial to you? Those are things you need to ask yourself and answer those questions internally. But I feel like every relationship is a job because it's not easy and it ain't nothing that, you know, you got to be a special type of person to perform well. So I look at it like a job. I look at shit like, okay, I'm doing this, right? Is it right? You know, is this shit going accordingly? And then I'd be like, if I leave this motherfucker, will if I go to the next job, will I find myself in a better position? That's how I look at all that shit.
From Popeye to Microsoft, huh?
Right. I feel like if I leave this motherfucker and I go take this job, am I gonna be in a better position than what I am in now?
So if you have that thought process, if it's that prevalent in your mind, then
I feel like we all have that thought process, bro.
Not that prevalent though. No.
We don't all have that thought process.
No, fuck no.
Nah.
We don't be like,
no. See, like, the thing about it is, like, with relationships, right? Like, it's not about like what another motherfucker could bring to the table. For me, it's about building something, right? You gotta have a foundation. You know what I mean? Like, and and when you building that foundation with a woman, like, my thought process ain't about what she brings to the table. Long as she fulfill the needs that I have, that's all that really matter. Like, I don't. Everything else I could get on my own. You know what I'm saying? I need her.
I wasn't talking about us.
What you talking about, bro?
I was talking about them.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about us.
I thought you were speaking for us, but that's how I look at it. like, I feel like, you know, like, when you in a relationship,
all right. So True Cam TV says women are smarter than us fellas. They plan shit out.
You know,
she knows what's going to happen, how and when. Could be 6 years from now, but she knows.
Right. Who that was, man?
Who that is? Let us speak a piece. Who that is?
My bestie is on video. She about to get on. She get on, dude. She doing something right now, boy. So she get on. I was just trying to let her know who's in the comments. But
what's up, bestie? True Cam must have fucked it with bestie. I don't know.
Hey! Don't be messy. We fuck with you, Cam.
Don't fuck with my dog.
We gonna block your friend. I'm telling you right now. We gonna block your ass. Hey, True. We fucking with you, big homie. We gonna block our ass. I'm telling you right now. She get in here. Oh, all right. But look, though. At the end of the day, I feel like, you know, you got to build a foundation. Like, if you're looking for the next come up, then you really don't need to be in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like, you should be looking to find.
I don't think men look at relationships like that. I think the women do.
Oh, women look at it as a come up.
So you think women look at relationships in more of a calculated standpoint?
Come on, Mr.
It don't have to be like. When I say that, women might hear that and be like, "Oh, that nigga think nigga just trying to use niggas, or nigga just trying to get whatever they." You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't mean that. You feel me? I personally feel like women gonna do anything that enhance them. This is all they preach, like building and whatever. Even if they have to. Even if they have to dodge like
He said, Jesus Christ, Kev.
hold on, he ain't even remember. Even if they have to dodge like women could dodge accountability. You feel me? They could dodge accountability as long as at the end of the day they come out where it's a win for them. It's gonna be good for them. Like when men do fucked up shit, we got to be held accountable for our actions. Women don't have to be held accountable.
The bullshit.
Tell me.
What'd you say, Frank?
Bullshit. We gotta be held for our accountability as well. We gotta
Tell
be
me when.
accountable all the time.
Okay.
Tell me when. Tell me
I
when.
heard that far, we being held accountable.
Tell me when.
When have you ever told a man that you was fucking wrong?
Wrong. Yeah, name a time.
You might tell your girl, but you ain't telling no nigga you was wrong.
That's
Not
the
ever.
wait, hold on, friend. That's the ex, cause she do that. But go
I'm
ahead.
listening. Go ahead.
How many times have you told a man you were wrong?
I do it often. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Oh, fuck out of here.
All right, now where your nigga at? We need him to start. FaceTime the man. I need a cosign. You heard me? I need a cosign. Fuck that.
First job off the lot. We need 3 references and 2 streams of income.
I'm almost done.
True Count said we'll wait.
Yeah, right. Facts. We'll wait. Facts. Like, because look.
But let me say this. Let me go back to your whole statement.
She lying.
True Cam say you lying. What is the come up that us women are on the search for?
It could be an emotional come up.
Especially-
It could be an emotional come up. It could be
And y'all
financially.
not-
It could be
and
spiritually.
y'all not looking for a come up?
Whatever
Y'all
come
not
up, y'all.
coming to this looking for a
No,
come
We
up?
looking for love.
We're the
We looking for
ones
love.
that. Men are the ones that provide the come up.
So how, if you looking for love, how the fuck are you going?
Men
This is the
provide
thing,
the
right?
come up.
You don't know back when we were kids, they say you gonna kiss a lot of ugly ducklings till you find your prince or your princess. That's how it go. Like we gonna smash a few ugly ducklings till we find our princess or our wife. So don't look at it as like, oh, we just having casual sex. Now we looking for the person that fit us on a spiritual level. You know what I mean?
How? When you were
I like how you put that, bro. That was
somebody that you know you have no intentions on being with. How?
No, I don't know that. I don't know that till the sex is over.
Trust me, you know.
I don't know that.
Listen, when
when I put my shoes on, that's when I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? Like that's how you like, nah,
You know when them bitches don't fit no more. Like these ain't the right shoes no more. You did.
Yeah.
Listen.
Can't say he ain't smashing nothing ugly, bro.
I try not to, Cam, but I drink Henny.
You drink Henny? That Henny fucking with you, son?
I try not to, you did, but sometimes I'll be like, ooh.
Nah, but look, every nigga go into it with women with good intentions. Now, if you know, that's real rap. That's real rap. Now, if the energy don't match, then nigga gotta go.
Please answer this for me. If you if you got a girl and you smash another girl, are you going into the side chick with good intentions? Good intentions on fucking what?
Well, hell no.
Maybe nigga might. What? People fuck up. Know what I mean? People fuck up. Know what I mean? Like, so you can't look at it as
how you fuck up with good intentions? How do you fuck up with good intentions?
But look though. When you bring cheating into it, then that changes the dynamic, right? But if it's just 1-on-1, right? If it's just us two and we kicking it, and we engage in this spiritual act, and our energy don't match, it ain't ill will that I choose not to fuck with you no more. Our energy don't match. So like, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Like.
My dog said the spiritual act. That's my nigga.
Spiritual
God brought us together.
Are you talking about once you have passed the phase of I want to smash her? Are you talking about once you pass the phase of I initially wanted to smash, the sex was good, she cooked, she cleaned, she smelled good, I think I might go fuck with her. Then you get to that I might go fuck with her phase and see that she's a little bit more better than what you thought, and then you get to that phase where you are fucking with her. Are you talking about that phase as in
No, I'm talking about
niggas all stupid.
No, listen. I'm talking about the spiritual phases when we allow our energies to connect. That's a spiritual connection. That's a divine act from the higher power. Like we don't create. don't laugh at me, bro. Like God brought us together in this moment to share this moment. Now, just because our energies don't align doesn't mean I had bad intentions for you. That doesn't mean that. Now, at the end of the day, if you had everything I needed, then we would stay together. But evidently, there was something about you that didn't align with my energy, so we had to go our separate ways. You know what I'm saying?
Connection without an alignment.
So you telling me
everything's about energy?
Right, it is. I most definitely believe that. But are you telling me that when you met a girl or female fiance, wife, are you telling me that when you originally saw her and went at her that you were focused on a spiritual connection, that you felt that spiritual connection before?
No, listen. The sexual act is the divine spiritual energy that's connected, right? So once y'all have sex and y'all energy aligned, then that's gonna let you know if this person is gonna be worth keeping in your life, right?
So it's sex that determines that?
It's the energy. It's not the actual.
Shouldn't that be determined before you even have sex?
It's not the physical act. It's the aligning of the energy. Like you're taking the sex and you're putting focus too much on the sex, and it's the energy that's aligning what you're missing. You have to understand that.
My fault, Shay, but nah, like shit just funny.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. And it don't have to be personal. Your people still listening?
Yeah, she right here.
I'm trying to be that
Hold on. Look, she can answer if you don't want to answer. Under no circumstances do I want to put you on a spot in particular. But we could just ask this question to women in general, and you the female representation at the moment. How many men have you dealt with beyond? That had what the sex was trash, but you continue to deal with them. Is this something that's none exactly? So that lets you know that that's important.
I never said it wasn't important, but I said that the connection should be there before sex. Men, the connection don't have to be there if your goal is sex. You actually can be fucking garbage and you still have sex. Women, the connection needs to be there some way, somehow before sex even get involved. Whether it's the first conversation, whether the connection is we dancing with each other in the club, whether it's we done talk for 3 months, the connection comes first. Whether it's she see you, she like you, she gonna go at you, you gonna go at her, whatever. She gonna put herself in position for you to see her, and y'all gonna connect. Men don't have to have a prior connection to have sex. You find the connection through sex.
The only connection
women don't have to have it either.
Listen, only connection you're gonna have before sex is a physical connection. Unless you plan on waiting unless you're gonna wait 3 to 6 months to have sex. People have sex weeks out. You're not gonna have no connection 3 weeks out. You're not.
No, I agree with Ms. Carter because that's why I always say that a woman cheating and a man cheating is different. Because most times women have to have some kind of connection. with that person. That
emotional
they connection, some kind of connection. Where most times men kind of could just be like, "Hey, like we don't
be no fucking connection, Reg.
That's the old way of thinking, Reg.
Most time, bro.
No.
If a woman in a serious relationship, bro,
so bad,
she have to have some type of connection.
And she ain't even gotta be in a relationship.
Now I ain't talking about it gotta be deep. It could be like, dude, make her laugh at a point where she
So that creates a connection. No, man, you're giving Reg, you're giving them
That's
too
how
much.
I feel about that.
Nah, Reg, you're giving them the back door out from the bullshit they be pulling. Fuck that. You opening the back door and be like, "This y'all way out, ladies." That's bullshit, bro.
Y'all want to take one woman that do that and say that the masses do. You can't. Women still think the way that we thought it. We are still being taught that. We're still being. I am still teaching my daughter these things. So it's not going like you think it is. It's not going. It's not, especially in our age group. It's not going.
No, I'm looking at at the way women think. Period. What they look, dog. This is. It don't have to be the connection, bro. It could be anything that's different from what they don't like. That's all that matters, bro. Like
And you
that's all that matters.
You're looking at
that's what
connection
grabs
wrong.
the
Like you,
attention. But
right?
before she move on it, she still is gonna create the connection. That's just the
Something's
reason.
going to be done, right?
That's just the reason. Men don't need no kind of reason, no kind of connection. She fucking fine and she walked in front of me. I'm shooting my shot. No, cause girl ain't even look at you. She ain't even fucking do you nothing. She ain't talk to you. She ain't tell you nothing. The connection is
Why
big
is our
ass.
why is
That's
our
it.
connection? Why
That's it.
why is our connection?
Big ass.
Why is our connection?
Big
Why is our
ass.
connection?
Cleavage out. That's
All right,
it.
that's fine. But why is our
The
connection
video.
dumbed
The
down to
video.
nothing? Our connection is dumbed down to nothing. But the connection that y'all desire, that y'all need to be able to be like, oh, I'm about to be down bad and fucked up. Why is that like so significant? Because a nigga could be fucking lying to you. Like I know I'm a lying ass nigga. Niggas be fucking lying to y'all. You did. Niggas be fucking lying to y'all. If I
But
know
just
that,
because they're being lied to don't mean the connection ain't being created.
bro,
Though,
it's
right?
bullshit.
There ain't no fucking connection, man.
No,
There ain't no
like,
fucking
come
connection,
on, bro.
man.
Come
Just
on,
because she
man.
got
Let's snap, man.
Bro,
I done
just
seen
because she got
motherfuckers that be in serious relationships and still have 7 other niggas.
right.
And she's
She trying
connected to all
Bitch
7
ain't
of
got
them
a
niggas.
connection with 8 niggas. Ain't no fucking way bitch got connection
Ain't no
with 8
fucking
niggas.
way.
You got a
Ain't no
fucking
fucking
old
way.
man and
Ain't
7
no
side
fucking way.
niggas. Ain't no
Listen, like
fucking
you
way.
said, y'all
You
are
ain't got enough
hunters.
time.
Y'all are
Let me.
hunters. Just because we're in a relationship, the hunting don't stop. My nigga,
I tell
you
you
need
what.
me to show you my inbox? You know what I
So
mean?
you
Niggas
telling me?
hunt me
So
on
you
No,
game.
telling
Yachty.
me?
No,
So
no,
So
no,
listen
you
to
Yachty.
telling
me.
me?
Listen, my baby, it's easy to have 7 niggas that you connected to from the past to the present and still be in a relationship. It's still all emotional connections. It's
You ain't
still
got enough
all
room.
emotional
You ain't got
connections.
enough room.
Hold
You
on,
got enough
feel
room.
me, Yachty, feel me right quick. Look, all right, I may have a reputation that precedes me.
That's over.
No, feel me out, dude. I may have a reputation that precedes me, and my reputation is calling women out on their bullshit. But let's just say I decide to clean up my act for fucking 3 weeks, right? And women be like, "Oh, you've changed. You're a good guy." Like I could fucking finesse my whole fucking timeline. You feel me? I really could. I could finesse my whole timeline because I know the bullshit that women buy, right? I get on that motherfucker and anything I see that you say, oh, this a problem with men, I can just feed you the exact opposite. I throw in a fucking suit jacket, I throw in a bow tie, I get a nice taper fade, and I be like, yeah, oh yeah, that nigga ain't right, that niggas ain't shit, and I just start feeding y'all bullshit. Women will eat it the fuck up because they're willing to take anything that's different from the fucked up circumstance that they're dealing with,
Some women,
right?
son. Some women. You gotta say some.
Most. I'm not gonna say all.
Don't correct that man. Let that man speak. Speak
Hold
your
on.
piece,
Nah,
big
you
dog.
can't you can't
Speak your
generalize
piece, big
all of
dog.
them, son. You gotta
Yeah,
say
we generalizing all these motherfuckers. Yes, we is.
I could,
Yes, the fuck we is.
bro.
Yes.
I could never generalize all of them. But if I was a fucked up nigga where I was like, I'm about to conquer as much as possible, I could just finesse the fuck out of y'all. Like be lying, like knowing I'm a piece of shit.
Man, look, bro. Look, bro.
I don't give a fuck if it's
What
for
about
5
it?
minutes. I don't give a fuck if it's for 5 minutes. If you give me 5 minutes worth of pussy, I won. You feel me? I don't give a
What
fuck.
about it? What point are you making?
That's what I'm saying. What's the point though?
No, my point is this: that when it come down to women, they'll take whatever, like any like. All right, basically the
You're
the
still
goal is this.
tapping into her emotional you're still tapping into her emotions. You're trying to give her something that she's not getting, or the absolute opposite of what she wants, which is deceit. You're
I'm
So
deceiving
telling
her
you,
you're
emotions.
I'm telling you,
you're
I'm
creating
telling
the
you, it's not a
connection that she
connection.
needs to do what she do.
No, it's
How
not
You're
is it not a
creating the
connection?
connection.
bro.
How
It's
is it not
not.
a connection? You telling
It's
me
not no
if I'm
connection.
gonna how you're automatically tapping into the emotional side of me. If you see me say men are dogs, and then you're gonna come and deceive me and not be a dog, you're tapping into the emotional being of who I am as a woman and what I'm
That's a
going through
fact.
currently
But
and the stresses that I'm having as a woman. So there
That's a
goes the
fact.
connection, because
but
this is something,
I am being a dog. I'm just
That's a fact.
finessing you. You're
right?
getting
So you're
It don't
finessed.
deceiving
matter.
me.
It don't matter
You're
whether
just,
you're deceiving
I
her or
don't know
not.
you're
You're creating
finessing
the
me.
connection. You creating.
I don't know that you're finessing me until you reveal yourself.
So what's the timetable on a connection? 72 hours?
Right.
It can be.
Because like
because
at the end of the day,
energy, the spiritual connection don't take years. It don't take years. You can have a connection with somebody. You can have a connection with somebody automatic in first conversation, first meeting, first phone call, first text message. You can have that universal connection.
How deep is that connection, though?
Right.
We ain't talking about deep. We talking about connection.
Oh man.
We're talking about connection. We ain't saying deep. Right. We didn't say how deep the connection is. We say connection.
I'm calling bullshit.
I call bullshit. I'll tell you why I call bullshit. Here's why I call bullshit, bro. Here's why I call bullshit. I can get into it with my wife, right? Me and my wife, we beefed out for a week. We ain't on good terms for a week. A female come and finesse me for 48 hours, and I'd be like, oh, we had a connection. How the fuck you establish a connection in 48 hours? I'm gonna be a piece of shit.
You're talking about a fucking man. A man ain't emotional. A man ain't making that kind of fucking move like that. We're talking about women that's based off emotions. We're talking about emotional beings versus men that don't give a fuck about emotions.
Men don't have emotions, is what you're telling me, right?
Men do have emotions. Men suppress their emotions. That's what I'm telling you. Men suppress.
That's a learned behavior. That's a learned behavior.
Don't reveal. Yeah, that is a learned behavior. But men don't reveal their emotions.
Is it prevalent though? Is it prevalent that men suppress their shit?
Now we podding tonight. Now we podcasting tonight. Now we podding.
I'm asking. Now we podding. It's prevalent though.
No. So I'm calling bullshit, bro. Ain't no fucking connection.
Because 48 hours.
I don't even expect you as a man to understand that. Because you're a man.
No, you should.
And that doesn't mean that you don't have those emotions and that can't happen for you, but your emotions will never be intact like a woman. You would never be driven off your emotions as much as a woman is. So I would never expect you as a man to even understand me from that point. I wouldn't.
Nah, basically what you're telling me is that my emotions need to be suppressed because I'm a
I
male.
never said they need to be suppressed. I said you suppress them because that's what you were taught. That's what I said. I said our emotions and how we are driven by them would never be the same because the way I'm built as a woman and the way you're built as a man. I was taught to show my emotions. You were taught to hide them. So we were taught two different things from that aspect. So at the end of the day, the things that I do off emotions, most likely, even if you do them, you will never say. You would never say.
Did we get taught right?
When we started this live, you remember what your conversation was? You started off by saying you were not the H word. And then you had to come down the line, and after talking for so long, you started saying, you know what, bro? Yeah, I am. Me, I probably would have off the back said, yeah, I was that. Because that's how women operate off emotions. We instant with it. Emotions can control us instantly. Y'all not like that. Especially not about love and that kind of bullshit. Y'all more emotional when it comes down to street shit or respect or niggas playing on you or somebody fucking playing with your kids or your money. Y'all will speak emotions from an anger side about that type of shit before you fucking do it for love. Y'all not built like that. And if you see a man that will express his emotion behind a fucking woman out the gate automatically down to that level, come on, man, you got to get that man his props because how many men doing that? You can't even get men to post their fucking girls on social media and show the world who he fucking with, let alone you showing your emotions. Come on, man. Y'all
nigga not showing no emotions after 72 hours.
Not after no 72 hours.
Man, that shit take time. You gotta build the foundation.
Let's get into a couple of the comments. I see people been commenting and stuff like crazy. I'm trying to get into a couple of them. Let's see. Shout out to James' wife. She got on here. Comment. This is James' wife. So who controls the climate? That's manipulating. When she opened herself to you and you filling her with lies and you feeding her lies.
Right. Yeah, I agree with James. That is manipulating.
That's his wife.
But she want to know who controls the climate at that point.
Yeah, who controls
it? You or her? But she still got to tell you yeah though, right?
No, I mean if you're not being honest, then you controlling the climate. But we all know that though.
Which is how often from a man?
I mean, we don't have. Do you
That-
have statistics? Do
it's
you have
not that
statistics?
often. Don't try to do us that. It ain't that often.
Do you have
It's like
statistics?
it's like every 2 out of 100 niggas be lying. Cause we keep it 100. We keeps it 1,000. Don't play with us. We keeps it 100. Look,
Yeah,
at the end of the day,
Black
dog,
man.
like, I feel like this. I feel like
That's the title.
you
Climate
can you can start working, or you can catch feelings or connection with a person in a short period of time. Yeah, you can. But will it be a strong enough bond? Because you're talking about building a connection before you have sex. You're not gonna know that much about a person in 72 hours. 48 hours. It's gonna take a few weeks. It's gonna take a couple of months. That was what we were talking about.
No, you said the connection comes. You said connection comes during sex, right?
No. That's a key figure of it, though.
No, that's what he said at first. That's why I said what I said. He said
my statement was not the actual act of sex, but once the two energies connect, you got to connect the energy. The energy got to align. So once the energy,
you got to do this
every time.
Makes sense.
Every time. That's all thing make it make sense. That's all thing make sense. So once the energy align, right? That's when you realize, you know what, we can be something. And then as you go further and getting to knowing that person, then you find out if that person is made for you or not. If that person is not made for you, then you have to make, decisions. Is that person worth building, or is it worth to finding someone else? It's up to you. But at the end of the day, it's like, I feel like you're gonna build a more deeper spiritual energy connection before you build a mental connection, because you gotta have sex in this day and age before you get to know a person.
I want you to post Jocelyn comment. Scroll down a little bit. Scroll down. No, not that one. No, not that one either. Not that one either. I'm gonna show you the one. Nope.
Oh, this one?
No, not that one. It's the one where she said caviar on no women.
Well, why you just say it? Why I gotta post it?
Because anybody that watch it later, I want them to see it.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me get to it.
Yeah, anybody that watch it later, because we got people that watch after the fact.
Okay, I just wanted to put that because she agreed with me.
I don't even know what you said, but when she said caviar on no women, I don't know a man that do no women.
But all right,
I don't either.
I'm looking at the comments, but the Jocelyn, what I want you to follow me. What I'm trying to say is, the sex is the part that brings the energy together. Like, y'all focusing on the sex.
That's what confuses things. That's what goes on.
That's not
what she said.
The sex is what confuses things. That's not always the case. You can have a connection. You can have a mental connection with somebody before you have sex.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
But again,
we all agree with that.
What you mean? How long it's gonna take? You trying to put a time frame on it?
Yeah, you can't put a time frame on it.
I'm not putting a time on it. I'm asking because you probably gonna have sex before you really know the person. Right or wrong?
I'm not saying that that's not true. What I'm saying is you can have sex does not always determine the connection.
No,
I'm not
saying that. What I'm saying is you're gonna have that connection before you have the mental connection. That's all I'm saying. You're gonna have that connection first, because you're not gonna know a person well enough to have that connection. You're not.
I disagree. But again, I can expect that from you as a man, because
that's all I'm saying. How quick
logically, that's how y'all move in a sense, and it's not always a bad thing. But women logically move off first, so 9 times out of 10, we'll have some kind of mental connection before sex, whether it's today, whether it's 3 weeks from now, whether it's 5 years from now. We're still going to have some type of mental connection before we attempt sex. Again, that can mean we in the club, in the conversation we had in the club, or I'm feeling him. There goes the mental. For men, it can definitely be simply physical and that'll lead you to the sex. It could not be the conversation. It could not be the way she think. It could not be the way she handle herself. It can solely be physical first, which is going to get you to the bed, which will intrigue you to want to know more about her. But for men, y'all got to get past the if the sex is good first, because you can't even see yourself getting mentally close to a woman that ain't got good sex. Crickets?
I don't know if that's accurate.
Got quiet.
I don't know. Hey, thanks for a second. I don't know if that's accurate. I don't think that's accurate.
Okay. Well, tell me otherwise.
All she did was prove my point. You feel me? But
I'm listening. Go ahead.
You just said the connection comes.
No,
all she did was prove my point. But go ahead.
Because I think you're taking what I said out of context. What I was saying was you're gonna have the physical connection first before the mental connection, because you won't have time to get that connection before you have sex. Because like at the end of the day, the sex is gonna happen way before a month. Sex is gonna happen way before 2 months before you truly know a person.
What you're saying is sex is gonna happen before you truly know. That's true. Sex don't have to happen. Sex don't have to happen in order to have a mental connection. Is what I'm saying.
Is it a mental connection?
I agree with you. But
if you're getting finessed, is it a mental connection?
No. Listen, wait, hold on.
Because you don't know you're getting finessed.
But she right now. She didn't know she getting bullshit, so she wouldn't know. But all I was saying was, because I don't want you to like take what I'm saying out of context. All I'm saying is the time frame before you really know a person. Yeah, you might get a connection after a couple of weeks, a good conversation. Yeah, but before you really know a person, you probably gonna have sex prior to that. That's all I was saying. So you're gonna have that physical connection prior to any real connection. That's all I was saying.
And I think what we're missing is that, we're missing is that she's saying for us as male, that's how we look at it. The connection is not going to completely connect until the sex come around and involved in it. And 9 times out of 10, sex is going to happen before the actual connection on our end. But women, they urge more for the connection before the actual sex is prevalent. That's what I think.
Yeah, I'm talking about a real connection. I ain't talking about no bullshit. Oh yeah,
exactly.
She cool, she fly. Fuck all that dumb shit.
You're looking at it as listen, the way we see a connection and the way they see a connection is totally different. They are emotional creatures, so the way they look at their connection.
Take the fucking cape off, man. Take the fucking cape off. Man.
I'm just saying,
man.
Take the cape off, man. Take it the fuck off.
I'm just keeping it 100, man. I get
take the cape off, man. I'm keeping it 100 too. Let's see the S in your bag. Take it off.
This right here is the real problem in relationships. Men don't come down to understand women, and a lot of times women don't come down to understand men until you grasp the understanding of that. We will never get nowhere. You got this one person. You got this one person taking both sides and putting it into understanding, and y'all both say take the capes off. Now I don't know whether that's serious or not, but what I'm saying is, just on my lives and my page, and normally when we have these kind of conversations, the man that does agree normally gets attacked. And the woman that normally, stand up and speak up normally gets attacked. And this is why we are totally different. And you're right and I'm right. That's the bottom line. We so focused on trying to no women wrong, no men wrong, no women wrong, that we miss the whole concept of what we're trying to do here. At the end of the day, women, just what he said is exactly what I'm trying to say. He's saying what you're saying and he's saying what I'm saying. We're both right, but we gotta take the no, y'all wrong. No, y'all wrong. No, y'all wrong. We got to take that shit out of the conversations, because at the end of the day, we ain't going to never get nowhere. You have to be able to understand me, and I have to be able to understand you. If I'm over here, if I'm over here a woman and I'm emotional, I'm over here feeling like, well, he should be emotional like I am. Y'all over there feeling like, well, they should be logic like we are. And it's not like that, because we're not built like that. So at the end of the day, yes, we are moving different. We are moving based off emotions. Y'all are not emotion driven. So y'all not moving like that. And until women can understand that, we ain't gonna never get a better understanding of why y'all move how y'all move. Y'all ain't ever get an understanding on why we
And that's
moved
on
out
both
here.
ends. We have to come to a point where we try to get to understand each other a little better.
Well, I think
I hate
with
the
all
fact that we have to go
that
through all that to get to
communication,
that.
yeah, like Jocelyn
To
said,
get to that.
communication is gonna be key for us understanding each other. And I think that for the most part, we may not be seeing eye to eye as far as understanding each other, but I think we have a basic understanding of each other. You know what I mean? Like, so at the basic level, we should understand women, and women should understand men. But it's about getting to know the person you with, right, and understanding that part of it. But at the end of the day, like, I ain't saying you wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that, you know, maybe we go about the same thing two different ways. How about
Yeah,
that?
we are, because you going about it as a man, I'm going about it as a woman.
Yeah, but I'm not saying you wrong though. I'm not saying you wrong though. I'm not saying your way about it is wrong. You know what I mean?
But that's normally how it goes. Can you keep still? Shit.
My bad.
No. I'm talking to my dog. Keep on hitting the doggone wire, turning the light on.
Let me ask you a question, Yadi. Let me ask you a question.
Yo, I'm ready.
All right.
Sit down.
How do I want to word this question? Like a guy could love a woman, like, you know, jump in front of a bullet for a lover. But if she feel like she not getting the love that she need, it don't, the way that man love her don't count as real love.
Yeah. What's your question?
That is the question. Like, do you agree with that? Like, do you feel like that's a necessary case? Like, that's a true case?
Yes. Most definitely.
Why?
Because you loving me the way that you love me the way that I want to be loved in order for me to feel love. You can't, if I don't like flowers, you can't buy me flowers and expect me to be excited. I don't like flowers. If you want to buy me some goddamn inventory for my business or something like that, to where now you're gonna see the expression that you was looking for when you brought me something. Love me the way I want to be loved. Don't love me the way that you want to be loved. And it's important to know what way people want. All you know how to do is give the love that you want back in return, which means you're loving me the way you want to be loved.
So that comes down to understanding love language.
Right, love language, perfect, exactly. Right. So at the end of the day, you jumping through loops, but I ain't even paying attention to you jumping through loops because I'm expecting you to be swimming through water.
We got a
now,
call
if you were
coming
swimming
in.
through water, you got me.
You have a call? You got a call?
Yeah, we got a caller. Yeah, we got a caller. Hold on.
All right.
We lost him. I call him back though. Hold on, give me a second.
I call him back.
I'm gonna call him back.
I call him back. I'm like that.
What's the number?
That bitch said he like that.
He said I'm like that. Nah, man, but until we get the caller, I totally agree with Yadi. It's one of the things where, like, you have to understand how that person wants to be loved, and that's something early I had to get a grasp of, man. Like, you know, a lot of times we just base things on a general on a general aspect of, like, okay, if I do this and I do this and I do this, you should be happy and you should be, you know,
why you just can't be grateful for how a nigga love you? Why you gotta make a nigga love you a certain
that ain't
type of
the way
way?
you want to be loved, bro.
Just let a nigga love you. Damn, y'all something, bro. Y'all.
The difference
is we loved in a certain kind of way.
You trying to love me the way you love Tasha? No, that shit don't work for me. That shit works for Tasha. That shit don't work for me. Love me the way Yadi want to be loved.
Tasha was happy though.
I'm grateful that you are here, but because
you on with the I'm Just Saying podcast. What's up?
Say it for me. She said I was blowing up the comments, but she really said we have to learn how to love each other, and communication is the key. You guys are really going to change some things with this podcast here, because this is what we need to learn each other. You guys have to be open to listening to the woman's point of view, how we feel, how we think, our emotions. It's all about duality. Y'all have a job as a male. We have a job. But you have to learn how to combine it. You know, it's not just all she wants. You have to learn each other. And that connection is more than physical. That's a mental connection. It's a spiritual connection. It's emotional. It's every kind of connection you can have.
Well,
But you have to learn first.
well, that's why we gathered here today.
Yes.
That's a
I'm
fact.
loving
That's a
it.
fact.
But she said it. She said what I was trying to say. So that's why I hung up.
So y'all just
All
said
right.
everything y'all just said everything you was trying to say.
She said when I was over here burning up you guys.
Oh, you was big man. You was big sister.
Y'all, it's instinctive to a man to protect. So of course you're gonna jump in front of a bullet, but do you want in front of a bullet really? Because my job is to nurture and to love you. So I don't even want you in front of a bullet. You know, I want your time, I want your love, I want your understanding, I want the communication, I want all of those things. I want the building of things. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just about, oh, because he'll take a bullet from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll buy me some flowers. That's not what I want.
Right, but I mean that's still deep for somebody that feel like they love you.
And we just
Yeah, I
want y'all to
appreciate that, but
appreciate
can
what
you
we
show
do
me
for
in other
y'all.
ways? Because if the
Yeah.
bullet don't ever come, then are you really showing me that you love me on a regular basis?
Ooh, all right.
Yeah,
But
I'm
let me
gonna
ask
give
you a
you the
question.
same flowers I got Tasha.
That part.
He's
That
stupid.
part,
Disregard that.
baby.
Disregard that. He's stupid.
That
But
part.
look though. All right. Let's say a man love you, right? And he move a certain way. He ain't, he love you like he ain't never loved nobody else before. Like
Right.
the things that he doing for you to show you that he love you. Tasha can't say that nigga acting like that. You
Right.
feel me? Tasha can't be like, oh, he loved me like this. Oh, that nigga did that for you, yeah. All right. Well, Tasha can't be like, oh, he did that for me too. So he's showing you that he love you because can't nobody else vouch for that type of
No,
character from him.
because what
How
Tasha
we know?
reads as love for Tasha is not what Jocelyn reads as love for Jocelyn. So what works for Tasha might not necessarily work for me. So you have to take the time to get to know me and what I read as love, as opposed to coming in with some stuff with Tasha, because she might have liked the candies and the flowers. All I want is
Post the number, Riz. My dog
Give my-
Cam trying to
Post
get
it right
it.
now.
Post
My
the
dog
number.
the
My
number.
dog Cam trying to
Post it
get
right
it.
now.
with a like a camp or something, you know, something simple. You don't have to call
Oh,
somebody, but
Lord.
always love for somebody. One woman is not for the other one. That's why you take time to
I know I
learn
need to
and
go
to
to commercial.
communicate and to be.
Hold on. All right. So
No,
check
no
this out.
commercial break.
How come men? This is my only question for you. This is my only question for you. And then we're gonna take Cam. We're gonna take True Cam TV call. But look, how come men gotta have the custom order love, but women could get a generic love?
But women don't give generic love.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they
Yes,
do.
they
Yeah,
do.
they do. Yeah, they do.
They do.
Every woman that ever loved me, love me the same.
No question that they're not letting me go.
No, go ahead. My bad. I ain't trying to be rude. I'm sorry.
It's not every. You haven't been with every woman. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Woman, as myself, I work to make who I'm with happy.
All right.
I expect in return the same effort. You know what I'm saying? So if I learn what you like, be it onions and your tuna fish, and I eat it.
I'm coming.
When I mix it, I always have it in there. That's me loving you in a different way. The guy before might not like onions like me. But because I know you like onions, I'm gonna give you the onions.
Yeah, you're
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So it's not we can't bring what we bring out of past relationships into the next and expect.
I need you to make some tofu curry. You heard, nigga? Don't eat meat over here.
Right, we vegan over here. We vegan over here.
You present me with the love that I can read, that I interpret as love. Have you learned me enough to know what makes me tick, as opposed to what made the one before tick?
All right. I love it. I love it. I love it. I feel it.
Okay, I'm gonna go back in the comments.
Yeah, come back in the comments. We need you. You've been turned up.
Back
We
in the
need you.
comments.
All right.
So she make a good point. I don't know who this was. I'm about to call him back though.
We don't have a commercial.
No, we ain't got no commercial. That's my dog. My dog Cam. Call my dog back.
Real talk,
Cam, call back, Cam. Call back if you watch.
After we take Cam call, we're gonna kind of wrap up this topic. It's getting to like that 3-hour mark. I know we having a good time or whatever, but we're gonna kind of wrap it up after this.
He gotta go.
Unless y'all want to go long. If y'all
hold on. Here go Cam right here. Whoa, you on with the I'm Just Saying podcast? I hope this Cam was popping.
What's happening, man?
Whoa. Man, nigga cooling.
Hey, listen. We still ain't get this. So look, see how the man is responsible for every fucking thing, right?
Everything, brother.
Everything. So everything this man brought up tonight has been deflected back on the man.
Yep.
Facts? Am I wrong?
Nope.
Nope.
If we still ain't get to this, who the bottom line, who controls the climate?
The women.
Right?
Facts.
How can you deny that?
You can't.
You can't.
Look. This is the thing. Brother. We gotta cater their emotions. We gotta cater their feelings. We gotta cater how they thinking. We gotta finesse them. We gotta be comforting. We gotta be nice. We gotta be whatever they feel like they lack in their relationship. Or the nigga ain't aggressive enough. Or we gotta be aggressive. Or the nigga ain't nice enough. Or we gotta be nice. Or nigga don't make me feel this week. Or we gotta do all that. We gotta do everything that they want to get anything, like any type of reaction from them. You agree or disagree?
Disagree.
I agree.
I know.
It's self-explanatory. I don't see how people can deny that.
No, I don't know why they do it either.
All right, well, the advocate is we gotta shut up. We can't get
Ludicrous.
They tell me. Look, they tell me.
What is
They
my
tell me in
speaker?
particular.
Hold on.
They tell me I
Hold
don't
on,
understand
Frank.
women, but I think I got them figured out.
Where my speaker at? My speaker at? What you say, Frank?
You know,
Uh-oh.
I said, well, if that's the case,
if you
we gotta
when you ask women a question, she don't answer that.
Hold on, brother. Hold on, Yadi. Give us 3 minutes, and we're gonna let you put your people on.
Go ahead. Hold that thought, Frank. Hold that thought.
All right, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, we don't want to flood the shit with where it be congested. Go ahead, brother. You got it.
Every time you ask a woman a question, she go around actual question. So for when you having a conversation such as the ones y'all had, you never really get to the bottom of it because the shit goes off into some whole other shit because they not answering the question.
Lack of accountability.
They just answer
What
the question.
question?
Then we would have a better understanding of y'all. But y'all give us so much jibber jabber. What? We confused.
What's up with the jibber jabber? Why you confusing people?
On top of being
answered.
confused, they hit you with, "Oh, you don't know women." I don't know a nigga that do.
Especially if I can't get a straight answer from you.
They can read us our rights all day, everything. But as soon as we speak on them, oh, we different. Oh, y'all can't think like us. Well, how the fuck y'all think like us?
Right. Amen.
We logical.
You can put 15 niggas in the room. We'll coexist if we know the common goal. You can put 15 women in the room, and I promise you that they won't move fucking 4 inches. Unless a nigga come in and say, "This is what the fuck we about to do."
That sound about right.
Unless a nigga come in the room and say, "This is what the fuck we about to do."
Yup. That sounds like that.
Yeah,
What kind of room you talking about?
Any room. We could build a
Any
whole,
room.
We could build an empire. We could build
You must be talking about an orgy room. That's the only room y'all 15 niggas gonna get in and know what to do.
Bro, you
Ain't
get
that cool? Ain't that cool? Look at the disrespect.
We can turn one room into a 4-bedroom castle. You get
that's about it.
You get 15 women in the room. 4 of them will die. You did. 4 of them will die. We know the other 4 of them is freaks. You feel me? And the 7 other ones, I don't know my math right. We're gonna find out they ain't shit, and only 2 of them really calling the shot. Like, it is what it is, bro. That's facts, bro.
We don't know them. We think what's up.
We don't do. But look, I'm about to let Yadi get our guests on. You could call back in 10 minutes. I really want to hear more. And add me on the gram because I fuck with you, son. I fuck with you. You alright with me, cuz.
No, call in. No, my man Nug said you can call in. You hear me?
All right, brother.
I know you fucking with me.
Go ahead, Yadi. Put some people on, Yadi.
I know you is fucking with me. You fucking with me. Friend.
She got a little thick over there. She got a little thick over there. You hear me?
Nigga talking that talk, boy. Nigga talking that fucking talk.
Nigga on her ass tonight, boy. Yeah.
Response to all the things that we feel we need to do for a man, but it all comes down to this: we are different and we do things differently.
And we need to figure out how to speak each other's language in order to have successful relationships. That's what it comes down to.
Right.
They are not decorative. They're straight to the point. And sometimes we need a little more detail.
Well, I think for women, what y'all need to work on is being transparent, right? If y'all can work on being transparent, then we can communicate better. That way we can read each other, understand each other better. That way we have that. Yeah, you hear me?
See, this the thing. This the thing. And I don't know if your friend can hear me.
I wish I could have.
Here's the thing. And I don't, like I said, I don't know if your friend can hear me.
She can hear you.
But for the most part, men are universal. For the most part, we pretty much the same way. In my honest opinion, and you know, I don't want to get beat up for this, but I feel like women are the one that got the specific needs. I feel like with men, if you meet our core needs, we're good. But with women,
we're very simplistic with that.
Yeah, but with women, is like, okay, like I tried to tap on it, but I don't think a nigga picked it up, or maybe I just didn't do a good job of explaining. I got you, brother.
And speaking of that, continue. I can hear you, but I'm gonna go grab this book and I want to show you something. Speaking on that, but go ahead.
The reason why women have specific needs because it depends on the specific trauma that she got.
Here's the thing.
You gotta work around that shit.
The other shit she done went through.
We all got the same trauma. Niggas pretty much got the same trauma. You see what I'm saying? But
yeah.
So Amanda wants to know what are the core needs.
All right. So Nug, I'm coming. Nug, if that's you calling, I'm coming, Nug. Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes, I'm coming. All right. The core needs are like be loyal to me, right? Be loyal to me.
Loyalty.
Make sure you're loyal. Make sure you representing yourself as this me personally, and you know, like I'm sure most men don't.
That's what most niggas do.
Uh-huh.
All right, represent everything you do should represent me accordingly.
It is.
All right. Mm-hmm. Like, don't do no suck ass shit that have me looking like a fucking flunky. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Cause I'm not gonna lie. Look, here's the wild part. Women do that goofy ass shit because they know like all right, if my partner represent me bad, we're gonna catch one. You feel me? Me and my partner gonna fight. I can't fight my girl if she representing me bad. You feel me? If you got me out your bed looking like a flunky, I can't just punch you in your fucking mouth. But I feel like that's why women feel like they could do that type of shit. Like, represent me accordingly is my overall point.
No, girls do that, not women.
You're right, baby. You're right. Like, represent me accordingly. Be loyal, and then just do the type of things that I personally need. Like, encourage me to be better. Encourage me to be great. I don't need you to be like, yeah, you a king, but I need you to be like, yeah, babe, today gonna be a good day. I know you be out here in this world fucking with shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I deal with shit in the world. I don't want to come home to shit. Like, I don't want to deal with obstacles in the world and then come home and
hear home a sanctuary.
Yeah, you supposed to make a peace. You hear me?
That's it. Niggas don't be wanting nothing more than that.
And look, like you said, motivate a nigga. You know what I mean? Like, when I come tell you, you dig the shit I'm going through. Like, I don't need you piling on to that. You hear me? I need you to uplift a nigga. You know what I mean? Give a nigga the I don't want to say courage, but give a nigga the motivation to go out there and handle their business and do what they need to do to take care of us.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, like a lot of times niggas come inside, right? They tell their girl, you hear me, what's going on with them, and they piling on top of a nigga. You know, I could have stayed in the fucking outside for all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, I come here for, and you can't even be a nigga peace. You know what I mean? Like, all a nigga want peace, loyalty.
Who the fuck is our peace?
Yeah, look out for
our peace. Why y'all out here? Y'all think y'all swear to God that when y'all out in the world, we at
Well, look, until
I
she
think
comes back, right?
See,
Yeah,
come on.
was on
she
purpose.
froze up.
Yeah, y'all this shit.
It was all cap. It was all cap. It was all cap. You know what I mean? It's all cap. But like, yeah, like at the end of the day, all the nigga want you did peace, loyalty, trust, motivation. Like at the end of the day, son, like men are simple. Like we're simple creatures. Like we not asking for a lot. You dig? Like
so Amanda says, so you want a trophy, a sales rep, and a mother. That's not what we asking for.
Now, where the fuck you get the trophy from? I don't give a fuck if she a 2 or a 9. So the trophy part is out, and I don't need a sales rep either. I just need somebody to have my fucking back.
Yeah, that's all the nigga really want. You know what I'm saying?
If that's the requirements of it. If that's the requirement.
Talk your shit, Cam. Deflection. That's all they fucking do is deflect.
Sure. Give me the trophy. It sounds like I just want somebody to have my fucking back though, without giving up on me.
Call a man for cap.
I just want somebody to have my back, not give up on me, not kick me in my ass. And not be looking for the next best thing because they think I'm not worth what the fuck going on right now.
Ain't no token woman. Like we all got jobs to do. You know what I'm saying? Right. In relationships, we all got jobs to do. I'm gonna carry my end, you carry your end. If a nigga tell you this what he need and you fuck with that nigga, then do that. Like
Jocelyn, right?
Put your fucking pride in your pocket and do what that fucking man need. Like nigga ain't asking you for the world. Nigga asking you for simple shit. Do
Jocelyn right though. Post Jocelyn comment back.
What she said.
It apply to me.
That I want to see.
It apply to me and other single men.
Yeah.
Not the married brothers.
Yeah.
But yeah, we gotta pick better women, you did.
Nah, that's facts, though. That's facts.
That's facts, you did. Like she told my story in one comment.
She told my story.
One comment. You gotta pick better women, bro.
But
that boiled down to what I was telling Yachty, where I was like, man, a man could prove to you he love you, but if he don't love you the way you feel like you need to be loved, you discredit his love. But y'all love complex.
But I think
I would love basic.
I think it don't mean that like she a bad woman if she don't provide these things necessarily, right? It just means like Amanda said, she may just don't have the understanding. Like, nigga not asking you for the world. If you fuck with him, then this shouldn't be an issue. These requests shouldn't be an issue. Like, if you fuck with him and you feel like that's an issue, then maybe you don't need to fuck with him.
But it's trash, though, E, because it's bullshit, though, E. And I'm gonna tell you why it's bullshit. The only thing that matter in relationships, period, universally, is the way that the woman feel love. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only thing like we could talk about. Men can talk about like the way that they feel love. You feel me? Or how love impacts men. It's not gonna fucking matter, bro. It's not gonna matter. And our shit like simple as fuck. We only require you do this, you do that.
Cam comment. Go ahead, keep talking.
All right. Our requirement is if you do this, if you do X, Y, and Z, you good money. And we can roll with that. Women's shit complex.
I'm going to tell you something funny. I like Cam comments so much, I'm going to knock my fucking computer down. You remember? I trying to double tap that bitch. That's real shit, son. Like, nigga ask you for simple shit, and you come back defensive.
Exactly.
It's not personal. Nigga not asking you to go take that fucking house and move it off a Tupelo and push that bitch on garden. Nigga ain't asking you that. Nigga asks you for loyalty, trust, support, and some other shit. You know what I'm saying? But motivation. Right. But at the end of the day, you act like a nigga told you go build a skyscraper.
Bro, I kicked it as clear as it could be.
If they don't want to hear it, they don't want to hear it. It just is what it is.
It's not our.
We just saw adjusted the, you know what I'm saying, cutting our nose off, fight our face. They just only because that's how we look at it. Like, okay, long as she happy, we good. That's just the way we work as men. But you know what I'm saying? As long at the end of the day, all we want is the little things we ask for and a little bit of appreciation for being willing to cut our fucking nose off. That's it.
And we good to go. And we good money. But now we ask for generic requests. This shit got to be customized. I'll give you a perfect example. Make it super simple. I pull up at McDonald's, give me the number one with a Coke, and I'm out. Women, all right, let me get number one, no onions, add tomato, add lettuce, no pickles.
There she go. There she go.
Boy,
What you
I
got?
broke out my computer with that shit, boy.
She said she broke out a computer with that.
I'm sorry. We'll get you. Not we, but nigga figure out a way to get your money. Look though, y'all.
We'll collectively figure it out.
Look though, y'all.
Yeah, we'll figure it out collectively.
This is where we was at. Women love is complex. Men love is basic. I'll give you an example. Drive-through, you walk right in on the perfect timing. I go to the drive-through. Let me get a number one with a Coke.
Here go the book.
Look, Lottie, you listening to me?
Here go the book. See the book?
That's about right. That's about right. That's about right.
See all the buttons? See all the buttons women got? See all the buttons?
Right, thanks.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
How? It's saying exactly what you just said. Women are more complex. Men are simple and straight to the point.
No, but
this is how women operate. This is how men operate.
But let me tell you why I say it's bullshit. The book is accurate. I'm not saying that the book is not. I'm not saying that the book is bullshit. No, we there on the book. What I'm saying is bullshit is this. The whole point was I put this on the table, and we kind of getting all over the place. A man could show you like I love you. I'm doing shit for you that I would never do for nobody else. But that shit is void to you if he not doing specifically what you need.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would never get a B word number one. I'm getting you a number one. I love you. I'm getting you this number one. But no, you don't need the number one. You need the number one with cheese. You need no onions. You got to add pickles.
Strawberry shake.
Yeah, light mayo. Like it's a customized number one that you need. I'm giving you a number one, and I would never give nobody a number one. I'm giving you the number one because I love you. The love.
Women am I supposed to know you ain't never gave all 10 of your last bitches a number one? How the fuck I'm supposed to do
that? That shouldn't matter though. Only what he do for you matter.
Listen, it should matter because you're saying you giving me a number one because you love me that much, and it got to matter. It gotta be some shit that, in order for it to be recognized in
right. Cheat on your ass too. That's a fact.
You fucking right. She gonna cheat
on your ass too.
Let me tell you one thing.
She out. I'm telling you.
Let me tell you one thing. You give a woman 20 years, every nigga gonna get cheated on. You did, because they always chasing what's better.
Nigga 20 minutes and everybody gonna get cheated on. What's the difference?
Ooh, that's cap. That's cap.
Yeah, that's a good. I mean, that's cap.
Don't do us like that. We ain't that fucked up, dog. Don't do us like that, dog.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Like, look,
y'all settling y'all asses down now, cause times have changed, and women coming with more of the shit than what the fuck y'all coming with. Y'all getting y'all ass.
Men been selling down. Men been selling.
Y'all motherfuckers getting the shit y'all been giving out for the last 10 decades, and now you're in the corner.
It is not fair. It is not fair. It's not fair.
Men been selling down. Every male role model I got been married. Been married for 20 plus. Every male. All right. So my mother, me personally, my mother and father, they've been married for almost 40 years.
Okay.
I grew up in a home where my parents been married my whole life. Like if I go to my mama's house, I'm going to my daddy's house.
Okay. If I go to my daddy's house, lady, dog, don't put that shit up there.
If I go to my daddy's house, I'm going to my mama's house.
It's in the world. It's in the world.
My grandfather passed away, married to my grandmother. Every male influential figure that I have in my life has been married to that woman for as long as I've been living. So I don't know no situations. I don't know no situations where it's like, yeah, that's my lady, yeah, but I ain't really trying to commit to her. I just fuck with her, pussy good or whatever. I don't have them type of situations in my life. Everybody that I know is married to their people.
No outside kids?
None of that.
No scandals? No affairs?
None of that. I mean,
she said no scandals.
I tell you what. Now I'm speaking too soon because I don't know who done what.
But you gotta think about it too.
I'm talking about outside kids. None.
But
None.
well, you gotta think about it too. The generation he's speaking of typically keep their shit in house, so you probably wouldn't hear about it anyway.
I don't know about it. Yeah, I don't know.
You'll
About
find out till you got a brother to like you.
Yeah.
You be like, man, I've been playing basketball with this nigga for 16 years. This is my brother.
Jocelyn, we don't have no match. Jocelyn, we don't have no match.
My grandfather passed away in 2007. He was married to my grandmother for 30 years. My mother and father been married for almost 40 years. I'm gonna pull up on my mom and daddy in approximately 4 hours. I'm gonna go see them.
Post Cam.
They're gonna stay together.
Let me see what he see, because I'm about to show him.
But look though, that's real shit though. Why are you looking for where a nigga fucked up at? Why you can't just congratulate that them people been together all that time? It's all love. That's a round of applause. 40 years, that's a round of applause.
Long time.
Shout out mommy and daddy.
Yeah, it's a fact. You know
That's where I come from. That's the cloth I'm cut from.
You know what I'm saying? So I respect you. I salute it. Tell Pops and Mom I said what's up. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, don't go looking for shit. Congratulate a nigga when you see him. You heard me? Like, yeah, straight like that. You heard me? Yeah, thanks. Talk your shit.
That's the difference, though. That's the difference. Because if a woman was like, yeah, I've been married for 40 years, and nigga not about to be like, ain't no outside kids?
Right, yeah. Right? No scandals?
But that's the crazy part. That's the way listen, the crazy
that's the way the woman mind works.
The woman mind works.
Right.
You can come inside
because they always looking for better. They always want better. They don't accept what the fuck they got.
Right. It ain't even a better. It's always a thought in their head that it could be something different than what it actually is. They don't accept most shit for face value. It's like, look, this is what I'm giving you right here. But why are you giving me that? Why are you bringing that shit up here for?
Why we don't?
Why do
y'all give us shit? We don't question it. We don't question the shit y'all give us. Y'all? When y'all do something nice for us, nigga, don't like, you gave this to Ricky 6 years ago? Why the fuck?
We don't do that exactly.
You give me a plate of fucking red beans. I'm like, wow, what the fuck the cornbread is?
Yeah. Oh, who taught you how to make red beans?
Right. Niggas just sell what they got.
Yeah,
that's
like,
the problem, though.
Worrying about if you made them red beans for Ricky or not. Like, nigga, don't give a fuck. Like, you made them for me tonight. I'm fucking with that.
I'm about to eat. I'm hungry. I'm enjoying it.
Y'all gotta learn.
And thank you, baby, for cooking it. I love you. That's what it be. Women be fucked up.
Y'all gotta learn how to be appreciative.
You ain't gonna ask if I made it for Ricky until you see 2 plates made, motherfucker. As long as you see one.
I'm gonna ask if you made it for. I'm gonna ask if Ricky on the fucking post you made.
You probably learned how to make red beans because of Ricky, because he fucked with red beans, and now I'm reaping the benefits. But I'm not gonna question it. I'm gonna take the fucking benefits. Yeah, the bitch is fire. Yeah, you put that in the smoke paprika. You fucking with that? Yeah.
Respect right there. That's the shit I'm. Come on, computer. Cause I need to. Come on, computer. I need to be able to see.
Yeah, we want to build. Yeah, we trying to build. You fucking right. We want to build.
No, 2021 women be toe up though. Straight up, you did. They be tore the fuck up.
We'll beat my old ass tonight, dog.
They be tore the fuck up. Black, I'm fucking out.
I gotta put it up.
Soon we get off, I'm whooping ass. I'll tell you right now. Soon we get off, I'm whooping ass.
Straight on, son.
Yeah, her and Ricky getting fucked up tonight, so I ain't got time for this shit. But it ain't like, we just want y'all to appreciate the shit we own, we do, yo, and not question it. And I get it, like, our love gotta be tailored to who you are as a person, and I get that. You know what I mean?
That's cool, though.
It's not really cool.
What it is. It is what it is, because you know it as a man when you're going into it. Like the average dude that has any kind of luck with females, or you find somebody, you understand that that's an aspect that you have to deal with. Just like on the other end, we understand that we gotta, both parties understand that. It's a little give and take with everything you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So us catering to them is something we accustomed to. We know that's what that's what it's gonna be. They more complex, so we know we're gonna deal with some more complex shit than they will.
At the end of the day, every every relationship different, right? And I feel like everybody need to understand who the fuck they dealing with, right? So when you dealing with a person, you know the requirements you dig that it take to make her happy. Like, and you know that if your lady like this, I can't bring her this. I can't give her fucking McDonald's and she likes steak. You dig? I gotta cater to what she's into. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it is.
Vice versa. It gotta go vice versa too, though.
Yeah, you gotta do the same thing.
Yeah, facts. And the thing about it is this too, though.
Kev
don't want to put in no work. That's a fact. Kev don't put no work. Kev is trying to hit something.
That's not true, bro.
Nigga, shitty partner, nigga.
You're a foul-ass partner.
Yeah, I ain't never said I was.
We'll post Lisa comment right behind Jocelyn comment.
Oh, bullshit. Oh.
That's BS because we cater to y'all too.
Right. Now,
I agree.
Hold on. I want to position that same comment to Jocelyn.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what type of work do y'all put in? So
don't do that.
No. I'm not talking about. Feel me. I'm not talking about the work
going on at home.
That's where I want to go. I'm not talking about the work that a woman actually put in. I don't want that to get misconstrued. I understand that women put in work. I understand that men put in work. That's part of being in relationships. But what I'm asking is, what type of catering?
Now my girl do her shit, son. She do her shit. Yeah, man.
That's a fact.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get me caught up in that shit.
Listen, I know I can be aggravating. Listen, I know I can be aggravating as fuck. And my girl makes something straight, so I can't even front. I could be aggravating.
Don't go nowhere, man. We thugging tonight. Don't go nowhere. We here. But I'm gonna say this.
I guess I gotta pick better because I never had no.
No, because it ain't that, son. Because
no, it is. You gotta pick better.
Yeah, right. You gotta pick better. Yeah,
keeping it real. Like the average woman that understands relationship and understand what it takes to make it work, gonna do what it takes to make it work.
But you gotta understand this too, Reg. It's a process though, because your girl ain't understand it at first. My girl ain't understand that at first.
Initially,
right. I haven't, Jocelyn. I ain't found my queen yet.
But the want gotta be there. That's the key. The want on both ends gotta be there.
Not only do that, and the reciprocation.
And the reciprocation.
Facts. Yeah. No, we don't give it how we get it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like the little shit that we asking for, if we feel like you can't handle that, like why would a nigga even try? A nigga like, man, you know what I mean? Like, so, but at the end of the day, I feel like, me and my girl been together 14 years, you dig? So, like, she get it. What she said, man, backtrack it, cause I paid a fucking house note. I ain't sleeping on no sofa.
Facts.
But facts, talk about shit. I paid the house. Yeah. Don't play with me, you heard me? But nah, it's like, me and my girl been together 14 years. We've been married, going on 6-7 years. So, at the end of the day, it's like, it was a process. Like it didn't happen overnight. She didn't understand me overnight. I didn't understand her overnight. But over time, you dig, like we got there, you dig. And fuck, we're not finished, we still growing, you dig what I'm saying? So it's a daily process, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta be willing to put that effort in. And
you gotta be vigilant, man.
And I'm gonna say this for women, because I noticed this because being in my relationship. Women are prideful, bro. Y'all gotta put that pride back down, son. Like, and be willing to say, "I'm wrong." Like I realize with women, that's the hardest thing for y'all to admit y'all was wrong. It take 10 years for y'all to admit y'all was wrong. You know what I mean?
Do they ever admit that?
Son, like it's like pulling teeth.
Do they ever admit that?
Son, I'll tell you this. In my relationship, like. It might take 3 days for her to say I was wrong.
How many days it take you?
Not because I'm instant. Like when she tell me how she feel and she tell me what I did to make her feel that way, I'm like, you know what, you right. I fucked up. But if I call her out on her shit, she gonna be like, And like 3 days later, while she cooking, she be like, I was wrong, B. I'm like, nigga, like,
oh no, look. The crazy thing, you might not even get that. They'll do some shit like because they know they was wrong. They just gonna change the whole climate of what's going on. Now they would get up, hey babe, what's going on? What you need? You
Thank
know
you,
what,
man.
whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? You know how that
They
goes.
be extra nice. You did,
what about the toxic ones? What about the toxic?
Stay away from those.
Oh, you gotta stay away from the toxic.
That just get you a situation where I'm wrong now, but I was right here. So let's talk about when I was right.
That then no conversation.
Listen, that's one of the hardest things to deal with because
if
you can't progress like that.
Yeah, because if you telling me, I was wrong, but I was right here, then fuck we talking about. We not going backwards. We talking about this. Stay on topic, my nigga. We talking about this. So if she can't stay on topic, get her the fuck out of here. Like, nigga not gonna keep on going backwards 10 years ago saying, but you did this. I don't give a fuck. We talking about today, my nigga. Right. Today. And that's what
the action that happened today.
Yeah, listen, I admit it. I was wrong 10 years ago. I admit that. We passed that, my nigga. Let's talk about now, my nigga.
Right.
Like,
what you just
wrong.
did.
Hold that. Don't say but, man. Ain't no fucking but, my nigga. Hold that. You was wrong.
You gotta hold that. Fact.
Hold that shit. Like, fuck, man. Women got to... Son, I realized, being in a relationship this long, that women really got more pride than niggas, bro. Like, I've seen niggas apologize to their partner quicker than my girl didn't apologize to me.
Oh, like...
Real rap. A nigga say, my bad, bro. I was wrong. It was like, my bad, bro. I was wrong for that. I was fucked up with that. Like, nah, bro, we good.
How many half-ass apologies you got?
Apologize to your
partner. From your girl?
You apologize to your girl.
Nah,
that's not
no,
that's not true.
Nah, that's not facts. Like, listen, as kids,
the fuck out of our girl.
Listen, as kids, you're right. As kids, we grown men now.
Man.
Yeah, we grown men now. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if all right, let's say this, right? If me and my girl having a conversation, she can prove to me where I was wrong, I will apologize immediately. I said, you know what? I see your point. My bad. I fucked up.
That's what's
but
up.
You gotta show me where I fucked up at. Now, if you show me that, and I don't know what you're right. But if I show her that, and she watching, she gonna be like,
oh, she gonna fight it. She gonna fight that.
No.
I'm like, fuck you on for, nigga. You wrong. What did you on about?
Post cam comment.
Oh well, yeah. I never tell my friends I was wrong.
No. You know which one we looking for.
I'm trying to get to it.
Nope. Women use the word.
9 times out of 10, I don't feel like.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Yeah, man, that's it right there. Yep.
Oh, boo confidence, Cam. Boo confidence.
No, with they fucking chest out.
Yeah, but
I fucked up. But remember in 2016, like you remember that though? Like, nah, I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, like that shit in the past. Who remember that shit?
So much confidence though.
Nah, Johnson, you just got it. Johnson, you just gotta understand when you wrong, my nigga, and hold that shit. It's gonna make you a better person. It's gonna build on your relationship. Yeah, take it from me. I'm never wrong.
I say I'm wrong.
So you admit you're wrong, like initially while it's happening. If you
in the moment,
you was tripping. In the moment.
If I feel I was tripping, yeah.
If you feel like you was tripping, what will it take for you to feel like that?
How much proof do you need?
Just because he say I'm tripping, don't mean I'm tripping.
But like how much evidence he need to prove that you tripping? Do you need like a flat tire? You need like a stick in the gas tank? See what I'm saying? Like so, like your word kind of my nigga, cause like you still a woman at the end of the day.
That nigga don't never say he wrong, ever.
Nah. He seems like a good nigga. He seems like a good nigga.
My biggest argument to him is take accountability, bro.
Nah. I feel like he do.
Yeah, I'm with him on this one. I feel like he do it.
Yeah, I feel like he. Yeah, I feel it. Like, I don't know what it is.
Got a cape on? Turn around, let me see if you got a cape on, my brother.
But look, for every man out here, I got a cape on. I'd be right here. You know what I mean? I'm rocking that bitch. For every man out here, I'm rocking that bitch, yo. But like, look.
Oh man.
But look, like, he said, video with audio won't help. Ain't that cool? Video with audio won't help. That's fucked up.
It ain't enough, huh?
That's fucked up,
man. Listen, let me tell you something. Just because you got video with audio still don't mean that What you're perceiving is what it is. At the end of the day, video and audio can still be perceived as something else. If you see me in a video and the argument is not whether I'm in a video or not, but it's about what I'm doing in the video, come on, man. Like, just because you got video of me don't mean that what you think I'm doing is what I'm doing. Just because you have audio of me saying something don't mean I'm saying what you are meaning, what you think I'm meaning. So at the end of the day, video and audio can still be perceived wrong.
Video and audio is video and audio.
It is. If somebody got a video of you and you like this in the video, I could take that for what I'm taking it for. Whole while you trying to plug a charger in the wall.
But were you though?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was doing.
You said a little pause. I she paused for like a split second.
I know when we talk about fast forward video and audio. That's why I was like, wait.
But the real question is, even if your action wasn't you wasn't doing nothing intentionally, right? To be fucked up, right? But if it look a certain type of way and make him feel a certain type of way, you still don't think you should take accountability for that?
Yes, most definitely do. I talk about that all the time. Whether your intentions was to hurt me, insult me, or whatever the topic at hand, at the end of the day, that wasn't your intentions. But you should still give some type of accountability to the fact that I hurt you, I insulted you, I did this, I did that, but that wasn't my intention. So still take accountability.
Okay.
I'm not the one. Ultimately, I'm not the one who chooses whether you're insulted or not. Now, my goal or my aim can be to insult you, but it cannot be also. But you may still be insulted. You can't tell me. I can't say I didn't insult you. I can't ever say I didn't insult you. If you say you insulted me, I insulted you. Now, was that my intention? No. So I should apologize for insulting you, also recognizing that wasn't my intention.
Yeah,
you can control how another person
Does that work both ways, Yachty? Does that work both ways?
It does. It does. It most definitely does. And that shit don't get done my way.
Are you certain that works both ways?
I'm certain.
Okay. Because like I say that when you say that now we got to go back to the point I was making earlier, where I said that I can display all the love that I want to display, but if you don't receive that love the way that I'm giving it to you, it ain't real love to you.
Right? Because again, that's not this again. That goes back to you saying she don't believe or she don't accept it as what you're trying to give off. Same thing. Like you said, same thing. This is what I'm trying to give off. I apologize if that's not what the hell you taking it for, but this is what I'm trying to give off. At the end of the day, you can't get mad with me because I'm not receiving it because you're not speaking my language. But thank you. Thank you. Am I supposed to say thank you? Am I supposed to appreciate it? Am I supposed?
But I'm saying that don't apply for love. Like, okay, I'm showing you that I love you, but you don't receive it that way because I'm not giving it to you the way that you want it.
So how are you upset that I'm not receiving it?
Why? Why wouldn't I be?
I've asked that question on my live. Who needs to change at that point? Do she need to adjust to the way that you love, or do you need to adjust to the way that she loves?
All right. Well, let's flip that with the apology and the way you treat. Who needs to adjust?
The person that did the insulting.
Whoever caused the situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I feel like
I just want to have that. I just wanted her to say that. That's fine.
Okay. You want it on record?
It's two different situations.
I need that stamp. You did.
I got you.
I mean, it's two different situations. Again, I can't control what insults you. You can't control the way you love me.
Can I?
Yes, you can. You can choose to buy me a Big Mac without onions versus buy me a Big Mac with onions. You can choose to do it.
No, Cam, we ain't gonna let that shit go like that. Yeah, my man said if porn is what it is, it's robbery of video. Yeah, if niggas said you dial bad.
Porn not what it is a robbery video not what it is?
Yeah, man. So you can't. If he heard it and saw it, nigga, that's what it is. Ain't no way around that.
No, Cam need to show itself so I can buy this nigga a fucking drink when next time I see him.
Buy this nigga a drink.
Well, look, so we go on and on.
So why you? We need you. No, I won't know. Don't get quiet now. My man got questions. We need answers. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Nah, I'm caping. I'm caping like a motherfucker. Look at that.
At the end of the day, the video and the audio can stand correct, but you cannot choose what I said in that video. You cannot choose what I mean. You can only choose the way you receive it. That's it. So I'm not saying that the video is wrong or the audio is wrong or none of that is not true. If I'm in the audio saying, fuck you, does that mean I'm talking to you, or does that mean I'm talking in general? Does that mean I'm talking to somebody that's in the video that's right in front of me that you can't see? Or does that mean I'm talking to the person that's watching it? I'm not saying that if you have video or audio of somebody doing something that they're not doing it. I'm just saying you can't control the reason you can't control their reason. You can't. You can only take it for what you perceive. Anybody can get on this video tonight and look at this shit. And everybody can have a different perspective. That's not to say if they don't got video that ain't what we said ain't on the video. Yeah, what we said on the video. Somebody can look at this shit and think we talking all bullshit. Somebody can look at this shit and think I'm belligerent. Somebody can look on here and think we all serious or we all playing. It's not to say the video ain't there. The podcast ain't there. Yeah, it's there. But is any of us serious?
Yeah.
No.
Let me tell you something. When a woman said, what the fuck that was she just said? Actually, it was on the tip of my tongue. I fucking forgot. Anyway.
Gotta be shitting me.
I don't know what video and audio we actually talking about. But.
That nigga, my fucking inner spirit animal.
I'd be so stupid. You say my inner spirit animal.
No,
but my God.
What you got, Reg?
But yeah, look, we can go back and forth for like 5 hours. So this is what we definitely got to do. We got to get Yachty back on here.
You got to come back, Yachty. You
got to come back.
Before we do our salutations, right? I got one thing to say. I told y'all Chris Paul was a loser. I told y'all that bum ass nigga wasn't gonna win no championship. Go ahead, y'all can go ahead and do y'all thing.
All right, man. So like we definitely got to get back to this. This was a dope episode. As you can see, it lasted way longer than just this whole thing was really extremely dope. And we want to thank Yachty for coming through and blessing us. It was so we definitely got to
get sleepy. Yeah.
The invitation is here anytime you want to come.
And when you come back, you hear me? I want you to fix that shit with my dog Cam. You hear me? Fix that shit. Fix that shit. You hear me?
I'm gonna need to see what video and audio.
That's gonna be the first thing I ask you when you get back on here. What's up with my dog Cam? You hear me?
So look, like we do every episode, we like to end it by giving people their flowers. So we're gonna start with you. We're gonna start with you, Yachty. If anybody you want to give your flowers to, you can go ahead and give it to them.
I would like to give my flowers to Cam, being a real nigga.
Cam getting flowers.
I like that. That's
what's up. You hear me? She fixing that shit early. I fuck with that. You hear me? I fuck with that. Yeah, get that shit right.
All right, Cam, who you giving your flowers to this week?
Cam. Look, let me tell you.
Pin that comment.
Son.
He said butt. Nigga said butt.
What?
Nigga waiting on you.
Show your face, Cam. If I see you in the city, a drink on me. Whatever you're drinking, I don't care. I don't care if it's at the top shelf or the bottom shelf. It's on me, cause I fuck with you.
Can I get that young fella comment tag?
She wants you like that.
Fuck young fella.
Can I get that pen, please? Thank you. Thank you very much.
But let's go.
Yeah, you definitely need to come back, baby. You're more than welcome. Whenever you want to jump
absolutely.
on, you in here.
Who you giving yours to eat?
Fuck, man. To everybody on here, you heard me? Fuck it, like, you know what I mean? Appreciate y'all for coming on. Appreciate y'all boys for doing this shit every week. You know, we all got lives and shit that we managing and juggling and shit, but we still make it happen. Flowers to all everybody that watches and comment and shit. Like, we fuck with y'all a long way, you heard me? So, you know, it's all love from over here.
That's a fact, man. So I'm on the definitely same wave, man. I give all my flowers to everybody that support us, man, and been supporting us. My flowers definitely go to Yadi. I really appreciate it, man. This has been a dope episode, man, for you to give the female point of view, and we have the content we have, because I felt like it wasn't all just playing around a joke. I think we did some informative stuff on this podcast today. Everybody got a little something to everything, a little laugh, a little jokes, a little information, a little knowledge, and yeah, we got the connection. So this is definitely a dope episode, man, and we definitely appreciate it. We definitely got to get you back on here.
That's fact.
Most definitely.
It was fun.
Man. Yes.
All right, man. That was I'm Just Saying Podcast, man. That was episode 48. Thank y'all for joining, subscribing, liking. Make sure y'all share. The replay will be up on Instagram probably by Sunday. So if you didn't catch all of it today, you could definitely catch it Sunday on our Instagram page. I'm Just Saying Podcast, and we appreciate everything.
Hit that bell. Hit that bell so you know when we go live.
And subscribe on YouTube. Hit the bell. Show us that support. And make sure. Wait, hold on. Anything you want? Tell them to go out and support and follow.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Like y'all know I got my drinks, the Yada Melons. Y'all can follow that page at Yada Melons. At Yada, I don't know if you can see it. At Yada Melons. That's YATTAMELONS. We got 8 flavors. It's an adult cocktail line. So we pretty much have something for everybody. We have different sizes. We're trying to get everywhere in the city, man. We're trying to get in all the barbershops, all the clubs, all the halls. We're trying to get everywhere. So definitely mess with that. Parties. We do bartending. If you need bartenders, hit us up, man. So I definitely got the shirts too. I'll have that posted on Monday. We're gonna have those up there, and you'll be able to, pre-order and get the ones that we have in. So there's a few different things I do. I do my lives and my topics and my stuff on my page as well. Like I explained to you, trying to start a podcast myself, just don't know the ins and the outs. So maybe I could jump on here and make this my home. Maybe I can.
That might be a good fit. That might be a good fit. You know what I'm saying? It could definitely be a good fit.
I like it.
But like I said, I do the treats, parties and stuff. So I'm about to collaborate my 2 businesses, the drinks and the treats, since they both party our deals. But man, I always got something going on. I always got something going that you can jump on and support. So the most important thing is to follow me on any one of them pages, and you can just keep up with what's going on.
Definitely. We definitely will be supporting. We will be looking out.
Matter of fact, before Reyes go, I'm gonna send you a DM. I'm gonna get a case of drinks from you this weekend.
Okay,
that's a fact. Definitely. All us getting the case. I need it as well. Definitely. So yeah, man. So that was the I'm Just Saying Podcast. That was episode 48. Thank y'all to everybody. Thank you for the support, the comments, the likes, and everything. I hope y'all enjoyed it as we did, and we'll see y'all next week. Y'all be safe.
All right. Peace.
Tear my fruit up, huh?